Gamers. Welcome to Anthology
Gamers of the Killer.
of the dawn of the new world.
World of the
Don't.
Killer? I hope not.
Anyway. It's time.
50,000 weeping
First
men
5
can't
seconds,
be
you've
wrong.
already started a cult. Tisk tisk.
And... Hey, Virus Way.
Yo,
Right.
there's a creature.
Low creature, bro. Alright, so... Before we go in, do we want to start like a small minor discussion of the rotation of when we're speaking? Or are we just
Probably.
gonna
Yeah.
Probably. I don't want to barrel over people like I just did.
I don't want to go through another cartoon scuffle.
Okay, just imagine it like
Just-
this. Just imagine it like this. If there's a new character to stop and claim to reappeared early on, just think of it like this. It's go Liz, then Glim, and then Rocking, and then back to Liz. You just
Okay.
rotate it like
Okay,
that.
that works.
Anyway, Ears of the Killer.
Ears of the Killer. Well, having a boogie. Look at that saxophone.
Hey yo, the
Yo.
tambourine.
Bro is deep throating that saxophone.
Well, it's a bird. How else are they supposed to play it? You just did a long beat
True.
song, right?
Yeah, but it's like, sir, you're not gonna get much sound out of that.
Throat.
No,
Good
it's
joke.
fine. It's his tongue.
Like,
It's actually built into his body.
Oh, we got
That-
cutscenes.
Yeah. Cool. Jazzitude puts through. I think this is it. I think this is when I'm gonna finally murder somebody. And also change my,
aspect ratio.
Yeah, you caught it. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Me when my aspect ratio is messed up.
It's time. This is the final time I'm gonna change my aspect ratio. ZZ, I just wanted to let you know, I'm preparing to walk the demon's path to honor humanity.
Alright, have fun.
Don't try to stop me. I'm a
Try
creature
to
of
pull
darkness
the mirror
now.
back behind you on the
Probably
way
never
out.
see me again. Well, goodbye.
We found new ways to talk over each other.
No, now we're just gonna talk over the streamer. Streamer doesn't have rights. Fuck him.
Yeah. No. It's fine. I'm half asleep, therefore I don't parse the dialogue box above me. I'm in character.
That's it. I'm vanishing into the abyss. Only one word is sounding through my brain. Kill, kill.
Baby, if the music from upstairs is bugging so much, why don't you just wear earplugs?
I do wear earplugs. I can still tell that it's there. Yeah, blue
Relatable.
hair is easy. Our sister.
Mhm.
It's been 3 days of not getting enough sleep. Since then, I've become more beast than human. Someone who can't be held responsible for the horrible crimes they're going to commit.
So you're gonna slip a passive-aggressive note under their door?
It's going to be very snippy. I don't like to do this, but sometimes it comes down to desperate measures. I knock on their door, but that's usually a bad idea in this apartment building. Okay, we need to go upstairs. Before we go upstairs.
Gotta navigate back through the torment nexus that is this apartment building.
Boy, these patches are just really starting to fall apart. What's back here anyway? A man dressed as a clown sits unmoving in the empty room. At least he's not playing his records loud. What happened to being neighborly? A normal thing to do?
Normal.
Incredibly normal. Huge ass. Down the pipes come echoes from the whole apartment complex. Footsteps, voices, thump of furniture being moved in rooms you'll never get to see. Solid night ambience, gone. And for what? I'm a simple person who needs 8 hours of dim whisper noises and fingernail scuttling in order to be at my best. Is this too much to ask of other people? What about my needs? Am I coming in too am I coming in too softly? Yeah, bye.
You
I can
are.
hear you.
You're perfectly fine in Discord call. I don't know
Okay.
about OBS.
I guess OBS might be having a small fit.
Yeah, you're fine on my end.
Let me... Pressor...
Just bump up the gain just a little notch.
Bump down the gain a little bit.
Bump down the gain. Audio's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You put the gain down. You increase the decrease.
Blue Haro?
Whatever, man.
Okay.
Yes, that is me. Hello.
Oh, the blue Haro is Glim. The gray Haro is... Liz.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm the
mine's
one
like a
with
weird
the hat.
gray indigo, yeah.
Gray Indigo.
For some of the colors.
I don't think... Why is
I have
it
a
not
hash
in
code
order,
ready for
damn it?
Situation.
Just to make everybody a little bit miffed. I don't think there was anybody on this floor. The glares of dust lie undisturbed on plastic ferns. Wallpapers on a rare nautical theme. Flesh-like sludge seeps out beneath the door. So much for slipping a note under there. The door itself swings open as if from a secret breath. Realistically, this is a job for the custodian, but I'd still like to get some sleep tonight. Where's that sound even coming from? Did somebody leave their radio under the goo? Inside something like an instrument, you can dimly see a record turning. What kind of dark relic could be buried in the middle of all this, flesh? Midnight sex party at Dracula's house. Exciting instrumentals for young people by Bloody Hans and his Night Stranglers. B-side, Haunted Castle. Copyright Golden Grave Records, 1965. Yeah, of course that'd be the name of the record.
Yep, that sounds like Castlevania to me.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well we probably shouldn't have picked that up. Big fan of, the flesh music dimension. Two aspects of nature that probably should never have been intermingled once in their life.
It's Bubblegum World.
Ooh, Sunspot Canopy, my favorite.
What does the temple hold for us? Nah, we're in the back rooms.
No, this is very classy compared to the back rooms.
There appears to be a bird covered in bubblegum.
Yeah, I was trying to get to it in the
Trying to get the camera to cooperate.
Flesh bird.
Well, all birds are flesh.
No, I think
I'm
there's
loving
some
the
feathers in
arrangement.
Unless.
there. Tasty arrangement.
We're not doing this.
That's a lot of birds.
Oh, there's the big bird that kills us. Sure is.
Yeah, that is the killer.
Oh, he's making them. I see. Gotta go. Guys, I don't think. No, I don't think we should eat this. I think it's bad for our health. No.
Good work, everyone! Yay! Whoa, sensational, folks! Wasn't that poignant? Let's all give a hand to up-and-coming recording artist Beep Bebe with her new song "Forced to Eat a Bird." Remember to support local talent by buying her CD. And now the act you've been waiting to see: the horrible screaming murderers with their hot new single, "Screaming, Screaming, Screaming, Screaming."
Oh man, I can't wait for it. The last album, Screaming, 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 a little bit of a disappointment compared to just screaming, but hopefully this will make up for it.
What about Screaming, Screaming?
We don't talk about that one.
That was a rough point.
That doesn't even voice out a Wait.
These guys really sold out after their last release. Screaming, Screaming, Screaming.
Okay, I got the just
This
screaming.
is Liz. Did you hear the Weester's new song, QQ Tears? Each tear is for a different person he has strangled and killed.
Wow, talk about emotional sincerity.
Your cute tears.
I think it's 99 tears.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah. I caught your set. Very milk can. Care to answer some questions for my Zine?
It's Z, as in magazine. Also, where am I? What day is this live media? Very milk can. What kind of media would you ever describe as milk can?
Jammer Lammy, baby.
God. Mario Kart World. There we go. Very milk can.
Very moo, much kill.
Question 1. What are your influences?
There was a record by Blue D. Hans. There was like a house and a bird. And just something abstract in the shape of a bird?
Like the Holy Spirit?
What? Fuck!
Later in the same piece, he calls you Pat Boone of Singing About Murder.
What does that mean? Why does everyone who writes a music zine talk that way?
Catholicism sweeps new wave? Night
Well,
Fire.
I support your dreadful cultural ambitions. But don't you have anywhere else to put all these boxes?
I was hoping these were yours. What's inside, anyway? Yeah, pretty much what I was expecting. Listen, don't.
We gotta. These are both you.
No, it's from the first death. Sounds kind of Beach Boysy. Well, I did sometimes daydream about being a pop musician, although I also like to imagine I'd be conscious at the time. At least the lyrics will be easy to remember. I just hope I can get rid of these CDs. ZZ, I think why are you wearing a tie?
I just got a job. Some kind of youth group in the Beach District was looking for someone to run their email newsletter. With my knowledge of HTML, I was naturally the top choice. Now I'm officially an office lady. Or OL.
Oh, yeah. The decision to make you voice characters is becoming more and more true.
It's just a matter of time until I'm making the big bucks and can just finally pursue my dream job of becoming a gothic novel heroine.
Couldn't you do that anyway?
Yeah, it turns out to require a surprising large amount of starting capital. Incidentally, BB, if you want any advice on finding a job, feel free to ask. It appears I know all the tricks.
Thanks, but I seem to have my own thing going on right now. ZZ, can you use your computer to look up something?
Sure, just don't look in the other tabs.
Rockadoodle Girl Chicken Reel? Cement mixing videos? 4 hours.
4 hours.
Oh, that's the kind of white noise you sleep through the night. How do I turn off the detective?
Just ignore him, I still need to update the blocker.
Rocking?
Members.tripod.
It was the toughest case I'd ever handled.
/surfshrine/bdshrine/bdhons.html.
It's just...
We had a system!
So I just wanted to read the page.
Members.tripod.net, GidgetFan98, Surfshrine, bdhons, I can swell the web 1.0 from here.
It was go back up, I didn't read it! I got talked over. It was the toughest case I'd ever handled, but I always had trouble saying no to a dame.
Blue D. Hans and his Night Stranglers. Active. 1962 to, Novelty horror-themed surf act active in XX City for an undisclosed period of time.
Okay, well, now you
Released
got me
numerous
interested.
albums of nondescript surf rock overdubbed with stock horror sound effects. Of interest to collectors due to recording the world's first and only Esperanto language surf album, Nikantu and Surf, for ESP disc. Association with this label is said to have marked a turning point in the band's use of sound effects. Copies of the band's subsequent recordings were privately pressed or are now hard to find. Midnight Sex Party at Dracula's House is popularly only surf record on the Nine Nurse in the 1960s.
Sorry.
He's gonna.
A side quest popped up.
That's fine.
Okay, no, that doesn't pop up anything. Good.
Is popularly referred to as the only surf record on the Nurse with Wound list. Copies are said to fetch high sums on the 1960s memorabilia market, although it has been some time since any have been found.
No other results found for Blue Dehans. Did you mean bloody hands? Bloody hands reaching. Bloody hands coming towards you in the night. Blood off hands, how to? Bloody hands to study to. Related sites. Golden Grave Records. Enter.
Bloody hands to study too. Lo-fi children, what are you doing? No.
How do you think I got through college?
Yeah. Visit our new location, 1252 Pyramid Street, Music Gardens, XX City. Last update, March 1997. Site under construction.
It does definitely look like what appeared in our dreams / hallucination. Well, it's not like I really have another place to start.
Of course, now that I'm gainfully employed, I'll need to find a volunteer to run the table at the Retro Maniacs convention this week.
Absolutely not. I'm busy. Only serial killers attend those things anyway.
Oh, don't give me that. You hang out with serial killers all the time.
I run away from serial killers all the time. Not sell them merch.
Well, maybe you should monetize your hobbies.
The girls are fighting.
Player select.
Player select.
Hello?
Player select.
Multi-roots.
Player
What
select?
the
Player
fuck?
select.
We're how many of these in?
This is the first time we get player select.
AO's Easy Hostile Takeover, let's go.
Let's see. Pyramid Street is out between the Rat District and the Temple of the Patriarch. It's not too far. The nice thing about the city is that everything's just a skulk away. Yo, fresh meat.
Yo,
Meat
fresh
on the
meat hut.
chain. Real
Bone
hair.
on the meat.
AO.
Use
Yo.
that. All the cops are back. Some policemen at the intersection are examining a pool of blood through a comically big magnifying glass. They closed off the street, but that's okay since they can head down just on the side. Kill you.
I can head off camera, they'll never see me.
Remember, all cops are bears.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I might need to get the Ringo voice out again. Nice.
Doctor.
No.
I can't believe I didn't check today's police shape before I left the house this morning. Something gets more abstract and sprawling every time.
Have you seen this man?
Suspect.
God, I hope not.
Ever dream this man?
Ah, it's fucking Paisley Parks. I found the midnight sex party that this Dracula's attending to.
I love a surgeon hawking people on the street to come get surgery.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
He looks really happy about it.
He can add an extra bone up for free. Come on. There's
I'm happy for him. It seems like he's doing good.
There's another closure up ahead, but I don't think I can cut through that apartment complex. Maybe? Man, I don't feel my best today. Still can't get that tune out of my head. Oh. Baby, what was that wave dash?
Baby's got schmoop.
Junk leaflets are piled around the door of the lobby. Smiling faces, learn guitar, write song lyrics that impress their friends. Nobody's been collecting them lately. Sounds like everyone's already busy. Welcome to the audio jungle, by the way.
No kidding.
Beyond the doors, I can hear movement. Low thumps and clangs, uncertain and irregular, like people working in the dark. Or else like people practicing scales for a type of song I've never heard. Who did put the bomb and bomb, bomb, bomb? And would you really want to shake their hand? Well, it's not like there's any other dumb fad every few months here, like the unboxing craze. It was almost a relief when they started finding body parts. Hey, is that address? Funeral man, coffin warehouse, 50% sale.
Lipstick traces on the cigarette. Every memory lingers with me yet. Do do do.
Okay. Thank you, man.
Well, that guy exists.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Me too. Golden Grave?
1 second.
Hello, hello. You must be one of the investors. Make yourself at home. Please excuse the mess. You caught us in the middle of some excitingly dynamic organizational reshuffling.
Reordering the coffins.
Everything must go.
Boy, these are some quality coffins. Just to avoid a comical misunderstanding here, you guys are a music label?
Yes, yes, a label for the new music. This way, this way.
Okay. You know, for how spooky it is a certain vibe with all the purple here. Not gonna lie.
Very, very rich. Very, very blue blood, you know.
I'm digging the Illuminati coffins.
Please, no more venture capital. No more. No more.
Please, please ignore my soon-to-be ex-business associate. I can assure you everybody here is 100% thrilled by our move into a more creative direction.
Look at all these sacks.
No more venture capital.
Oh no! Oh.
What you want should be right down the stairs. I admit the change in direction came as a surprise to us as well, but the invisible hand can make no mistakes.
I thought we were climbing up. I'm just like, oh, what a fucking perspective. Follow it down just gotta follow down the Naruku path. You'll get to hell eventually. I don't want to go to hell. Well.
Too bad. Stacks of old band merch in the basement that we found when we moved in. The copyright had expired. We just thought the name was cool. Bags of money started showing up soon after.
Rocking.
That's how I knew that this was the start of a new age. That vast rewards would be awaiting anyone bold enough to drop what they were doing and seize the throne of cultural production. Introducing the Stars of Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I knew, people were puppeting dead bodies around for use for their AI, for AI programs and stuff, but I think this might be taking it a little bit too further. Just,
Record label at Bernie's.
How? A simple and delicate arrangement of wires. The breeze from our passing is enough to set them twirling. A new dance every time. Tremendous savings.
They say dead men tell no tales, but they can sure hum a tune. Yes, indeed. And are all these locally sourced?
Oh, we've just been using whatever washes up on the beach. These are the prototype models. It'll be a while yet before we're ready to scale up production. The next step will be getting them to sing. Listen, put your ear up to his chest. Don't be shy. Doesn't it sound exactly like the ocean?
Yes, I do love listening to soothing terms of the blood ocean after the third impact.
Cumbling down, cumbling down.
Anyway.
Oh.
Alright. No.
BB, storage closet. Unidentified corpse. Where's Easy, the beast sister? Well, I want to hear this new, I want to know the adventures of the unidentified corpse. I wonder what he's up to.
Alright, Rocky. You or me?
Are you taking this or is this me?
I'd be happy to take this.
Okay, it's okay. I'll be the one going through this one then. Sometimes in my grave, I sit and dream of the world I saw back in the Golden Age.
Pause.
Oh my god.
Pause. You're also doing CZ, remember?
Oh yeah, I figured that you set up this way just to torment me.
No, I was asking Rocky if they wanted to.
I had just been the business guy. We had the rotation. I'll do it if you ask.
Yeah, it's me. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, but the corpse is talking. That's me right now, I guess.
Times in my grave I see.
I need to turn you the fuck up. The vibes are overtaking you, Liz.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Sometimes in my grave I sit and dream of the world I saw back in the golden age of horror-themed novelty records. Listen, let me tell you about it. Everyone knew it was the next big thing. Every night there'd be another band, private press recording, so amateurish. They were sometimes just a background hiss. Like night surf, running, screaming, wearing masks. I don't know who came up with that. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh,
I like how we're playing as John Mindflayer.
Here are corpses. My favorite venue.
Man, that was a pretty bad movie.
About Body Hut.
The prequel, bodies.
Yo, God.
Yeah, the reception was pretty dead.
I was in a group called the Cat People. At the time, we all thought cat people would be the next big monster archetype, like Wolfman or the Mummy. It was an innocent time. We had a sense of purpose then.
Regrettably, cat people went down the wrong hole. instead of being horror, now it's just horny.
The megafauna has gone extinct.
Oh well, for some people it could be
fair.
considered horror.
Let's be
There was
fair.
one.
Wolfmen are also
everyone.
down horny.
It's true. It's very true. There
Very
was
true.
one group everyone liked. They had a maniac killer theme that was very I don't know how to pronounce that. Outre at the time. During sets, they'd stop and point
Outer.
into the
It's
audience.
just outer.
Just outer, okay.
Yeah.
Outer at the time. During sets, they'd stop and point into the audience. Later on, another body would wash up on the beach. Nobody minded. We all knew it was part of the exchange.
Listen, Glim, there's only one kind of horrifying cat group that you've been relegated to fate. Thankfully, stuck there in the dimension, the Neko Arc dimension.
Ah.
I think like the last time I
Yes.
found cat people scary was Scooby-Doo on Zombie Isle.
Cats
Somehow.
musical.
That was good.
The scene never hit it big. Things lost momentum at some crucial point. Bands split up. The money never arrived. One by one, people drifted away back to the straight world.
Is this inherently
Yo,
implying
straight?
that music is gay?
Couldn't be me. But I never felt disheartened. I knew the life we glimpsed was still out there, buried under history like an unexploded mine. I know that there's a place for me, underneath those waves.
Anyway.
Well, okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Anyway.
Alright, anyway.
Alright, I think we learned
Anyway.
that music was. I think I just learned that music is gay? Question mark? Anyways, easy time.
It's true, music is gay.
ZZ's journal. Wage labor. So it's finally come to this. Awful. Penance for my misdeeds in my former life. Well, nevertheless, the gray mouse of despair travels over my duvet. Another beautiful and tragic journal entry. Eventually I'll package all these up and sell it as a book. ZZ, the poor dead genius whom everyone mistreats. Why not get my posthumous validation while I'm still alive?
So just add the nerd emoji every time he comes up on screen for just that fucking journal entry. Dog.
She's basically the emoji with legs, like...
Yeah.
Well, I better get to work. Positive Way LLC. All I said though was around the boardwalk somewhere. Can businesses be shy? Oh my god, that walk cycle. Oh my god, those clams.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah.
Nice.
I guess it's still the off season. Here's of unsold beach merch molder crabbily beyond the nailed up doors. Two goals on the boardwalk are trying to peck apart a plastic clam.
Man, that was weird. My voice got so uneasily there. Could be any reason.
Further down the beach, I see people moving towards the water. Are they trying to surf? We don't get any big waves out here. In fact, I'm not even sure if that's an ocean.
Just be water. Well, it's too big for a lake for.
Towels for health.
For.
Yo.
Board gaming.
This walk cycle is just me whenever I have to walk outside during the summer.
It's like,
Me walking through Toronto.
I still have time before work, so decide to catch up on the latest psychic health of the culture, as revealed by the slogan shirts at the Sassy Beachwear.
Rocking?
My gamer boyfriend has never been charged for crimes committed in 1988, 1991, and 1993. And if not stopped, he will kill again. And yes, he bought me this shirt.
Thank you, Rocky.
This POV, oh my god, this POV of ZZ reminds me of that licking Pepe emote.
Yeah.
Oh god. I mean, fair enough, this kind of shirt would get Alyssa to look like that. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Funnily enough.
Not the MS Paint, like the MS Paint lime green you'd use as a background for sprite sheets because everyone hated it, and they just immediately turned it transparent.
Funnily enough, I think that, unironically, they have this shirt IRL. I think I get it as just like, this shirt is too funny not to wear. It's,
Honestly.
It's just like, it presents a certain vibe that you cannot get anywhere else.
Future murder victim!
I should get this one for BB.
Speaking of shirts that I would get and wear IRL.
Well, that's just called manifesting, man. You're not supposed to do that.
Even ZZ's just accepted at this point. The spiral stair seems older than the pier. Seaweed crunches underfoot as I head down. What's that thing they say about seaweed? It only grows above the water level or something?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this looks like the place. I'm gonna launch my professional career. I've never really had a job before. Maybe they're good? I'll try to keep an open mind.
Positive mind.
Hello. Hello, hello.
I'm the new hire.
That was today? Well, you certainly got here just in time. I used to be in charge of keeping the website up myself, but I'm not hip on all the new technologies these days. I mean, HTML3, HTML4, what's next?
Yes, that's how they get you. You made the right call getting me in.
Luckily, I had your desk set up already. It's just back there, past the communal dormitory. This is the main office, the fax machine is to your left, and as you can see, we're very modern.
Are we the only people here?
Oh, you know, just... Oh my god, sorry. My mind is...
Skullcock.
Skullcock. My mind is skullcock. Oh no. I trip myself looking on the ground. I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So anyway, about those corpses earlier.
Oh yes, of course, officially they're all out on the away mission, but I don't think they'll mind you borrowing a desk while they're away. Ha ha ha.
Oh, look at all the, I can't believe your office is just the hieroglyphics.
Awesome.
This would be a room that would set me up in.
This is computer. Use the arrow keys to move around and access sites and programs.
Yes? Wait, why did you hire me if you didn't think I knew how to use a computer?
Nobody else applied.
Well, this is paying me. I wonder what their site's
Awesome.
like.
Dude, I love, Oh yeah,
No,
baby.
Oh.
Yeah, that
I got
figures.
this. I got this. Don't worry. Red alert. Next stage of human evolution imminent. Comet Haya Hayakutake brings closure to the Positive Way Research Unit. Take $10 to start, free. Get paid to read email.
Wow.
Form a downline, get paid even more. Proud to announce, on 77XX, research group leader Mr. President officially draws curtain on the human experimentation pending graduation of new species or possibly some form of ray. While our human selves will not survive the transition to an extraterrestrial way of life, we are serene and confident that we shall nevertheless be returning soon to spread good news about the world that is to come. The President demonstrates his favorite pyramids on the eve of the grand voyage. Organizing large trash pickup for the big day. Yeah, that's what they're doing in here.
Yeah.
Members relax by hanging 10 above the waves. Big sale! Positive Way video lecture series now $29.95 and PNP. Limited offer. 1. You decide to return to the sea. Many have been feeling that leaving the sea was a bad decision. In this hour-long tape, Mr. President examines the pros and cons before coming to a measured and reasonable conclusion. 2. The mundane monocore. Know your rights and know your responsibilities. If stuck in the more spiritual part, the monocore will give eternal life. In its more material part, transitory life. Many are saying this. Figured out why in the catered cinema. Sorry, catching up reading through that, I had a stroke.
Yeah, no, I think that was the point.
No, that's part of the initiation process.
Giggles, guffaws, and goofs, the best of lifetime at the compound. Between revelations, Mr. President often keeps his away team in good spirits with his patented collection of wisecracks, impersonations, and good-natured comedy riffs. And this hour-long video cassette reveals a lighter side of Positive Way, while also containing important messages about human life was a mistake.
You know what? I think this website is speaking to me. Where do I sign up?
Yeah, Heaven's Gate makes more sense.
Yeah, 100% now.
Now that I think about it.
Sorry, dude, I'm forgetting this one. Get paid to read email. Form a downline and get paid even more.
Wow.
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 Princess Memorial Award. Site of Elegance.
Princess Diana?
I think
Look,
so.
a job's a job. I'm not running away. I'll just find that guy and try to be very clear about my career expectations. Also, I should probably just ask for the money up front.
Well, we gotta go through the haunted, the abandoned SeaWorld?
Yeah, fish hut.
First I go through Dio's Pyramid, now I'm having to go through Boo's Boardwalk. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Who put all these fish here? I gotta go up the 80 stairs again. The bus seat liner carpet.
Hey, man.
You good, man? You fine sitting in the dark like that?
You alright, dude?
Oh, I didn't hear you come in. Just working on one of the organization's little revenue sidelines. But sales have really fallen off since Volume 4. I'm starting to think people have had enough of soothing aquatic mammal sounds.
Well, anything is possible.
Alas, you are not seeing the organization at its finest. When I think about the glory days when the group was still together, not yet departed to the level beyond human, vanished into the next dimension, never to return.
Hello, we came back.
Alright, back to BB. We're back. Eventually, Funeral Man gave me the scoop. The rest of the merch they found in the cellar was being sold off that day as at a memorabilia event. But to get inside, I'd have to do something I swore I'd never do again.
Awesome.
Screenshot. There we go.
Welcome, Retromaniacs. Top quality, nostalgia wares, and other. Ask our helpful representative.
That
Face.
that pout.
That fucking face.
To avoid eye contact with potential rage for maniacs, I've been catching up with the music press. My alter ego's been releasing more material. Where did I even find time for this? Did I pass out in the shower? New release, BB, Death to Life. Review by John Murderblood. Can color be a sound? The question, recalling fervent days of undergraduate frenzy, scored to the sound of Gary Monroe's Sally, ambient techno remix, seems somehow both apropos and turgid when applied to the new release.
Apropos.
Apropos and turgid.
What the fuck did I say?
Apropos and turgid.
Sorry. Apropos and Targuide. When applied to the mysterious something.
You know what I said about manifesting? It's about to come true.
Oh, dear baby. It reminds me of anecdotal blah blah blah. What the fuck is apropos? Approximate. Vague-ish to my understanding. Probably get another better definition of Google, honestly. Weepster, Weeping the Night Away. Once again, an album of lacrimosa hits from the Weepster. But is that enough in today's political economy?
Lacrimose, but spelt weird? Huh.
It's French. Luckily, there are no customers yet, so I think I can slip away. The storefront isn't actually registered with the convention. It's just cheaper to set up in a closet and wait for somebody to get lost. Retromania! Retromania! Main hall. It's busy, but I think I can make it through if I don't look anybody in the eye or express any kind of musical opinions. Vintage knives. Nothing but cube!
Retromania.
Actually, these people might be too busy making money to be interested in killing me. There are more suits around than usual. Exactly what are these people hoping to buy?
Hey, yo, vintage knives.
Cube. Already solved cubes. Pre-solved cubes, let's go. Yo! The fucking machete, dude. That seems like it's seen good use.
Just a bit.
Yep.
Valid.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it works.
That looks like a particularly
no.
clown. Culture workers crowd around the stalls, digging through boxes of hit clips and moldering Teen Beat magazines in search of unexcavated desires. Can mankind be doomed to repeat the sins of the past? It's us. More murder dolls. Always gotta look for something vintage. I don't like that elephant, man. Something's off.
Hang on.
Too happy to see you.
But he has game consoles. He's a gamer pet.
That's even worse.
Oh, no,
Run.
Oh no, it's Doom! He's playing Doom!
That's right, baby. This is the killer of Doom.
you can play Doom in the Killer Anthology.
Shotgun of the killer.
Zoidberg.
Caesar films here, all kinds. Little Caesar, Black Caesar, High School Caesar, Deep Space Caesar, Caesar Venus, The Haunted Moon Woman. Fantastic value. Were the women haunted? Was the moon?
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted. Woman's haunted too.
Haunted, haunted.
It's all haunted.
Got the toilet.
Yo, who needs to take a shit? Right
Stand
here.
back, let the master go at work.
And everyone can watch.
Mm-hmm. It's an event. An event for the ages.
Yamete Kudasai.
Cages from Cage Man. Discount puppets. Waka waka. They're ready for the Muppet Punch Out game that was revealed yesterday. This is it. This is the prep.
What do you mean Muppet Punch Out game?
It means exactly what I said, Doug. Oh.
I saw you looking around. Please visit my stall if you're a true memorabilia head. You'll find many rare items to your liking.
I'm kind of busy right now. I like your mask.
This is a circa 1975 Dapper Dog mask. Are you a Dapper Dog fan? List your top 15 Dapper Dog episodes. Now.
What?
You can't even name a single Dapper Dog episode yet. You think it's okay to make some, I don't know, some little comment about my mask? People like you really make me sick. I think I'm gonna have to dream about you tonight.
Oh god.
I'm going to dream about climbing through your window and wrapping my hands around your neck. It's a special dream I have about people I despise. Sometimes, I'm not even sure if it's really a dream.
How much is a ceramic pineapple and sunglasses?
That's $400. Isn't he a delightful little fellow? I knew you had taste.
That is a cool looking That's a cool looking pineapple.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Did I lose him? I feel pretty lost myself. The sound of convention from behind the walls is muffled, slowed. It could be any year out there. The merch around me yields no clues. Convention within convention within convention. Retro merch of the retro era. Broken down displays from retro revivals long abandoned have been stuffed into the corridor. It seems it's like being in a digestive tract for an old band merch. From my head, I hear the sound of chewing. Oh, well, I guess she's back.
Consolidating into the new cultural form of the serial killer, just as all previously existing protagonists have been absorbed, the single official figure of the policeman. We're the synthesis of the two into a kind of final protagonist of history, or last man would blah 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 blah.
This must be made in the business sector. Contestants are hard at work, pouring through the entrails of the culture, placing expensive bets upon the shape of things to come. He's just vibing.
There he is.
You know, yeah, man.
Succeeding while dead.
You know, I'm real happy for you.
New type of music. Exhibit novelty horror. Nostalgia mixed with blood. The hot sound of the kids today.
Uh-huh.
I love it when my toys have a little bit of blood in them. It's like, oh, who was that music artist that put, like, actual blood into his, like, into his J's as, like, a product? He got a lot of flack for him, but because he was also a gay rapper.
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X, thank you.
Oh.
Yep, I can see it.
Of course you get flack for that, being a gay man. Anyway.
Is it the drone of conference speakers that makes me feel like falling forwards? Or is there something in me that's responding to their song? Alright, back to first person, guys.
Ah.
Surf's up.
Classic. Things are converging.
I don't like it. The magic of history. Once prominent theorists fleeing from state violation found accommodation in the beach of Sex City. Through proximity, their doctrine of negation was assimilated into neighboring surf culture in a garbled mystical form. The Church of the Negative is said to be still survive today.
Don't give away my doctrine like that.
Be true to your school. Some credit Sex City's own Blue Dehans for having anticipated the cultural shift from monster-themed horror to the increasingly popular maniac killer contemporary style. Commercially unsuccessful in its time, he is said to have eventually left the music biz for spiritual reasons.
For spiritual reasons.
Oh, the clams are back!
Hey.
Lamb.
Clam.
Oh shit.
The weeping.
For a moment, this sound effect made me think of Eternal Darkness, the crying woman you can hear when your sanity's low.
I think it is exactly the same vibes.
Excuse me. Sometimes thinking about the harsh realities of show business me all show down. I hear you're beginning a musical career yourself. I too would like to be a pop sensation. People call me the Weepster. Isn't that awful? But it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I just want you to know that I feel really bad about all the horrible things you're gonna do to you. I'll probably cry myself to sleep tonight. Same way I do every night. Hit it.
Oh god.
I am the Weepster, I am the Weepster, I lead a sympathetic life, I am the Weepster. My heart is breaking on account of all the murders I commit.
Oh.
Day after day I hunt down my scene rivals. It's so sad, so sad. How many more people do I have to chop apart before I get a media career?
Song is a banger, I gotta say.
Truly. But can cultural ubiquity really fill the hole within my heart? I mean, maybe. Let's give it a try. I am the Weepster. I'm trying to do my best. I'm the Weepster. It's so hard to be an empath in this 21st century connected society.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, there's a door.
Won't you enjoy wallowing in my unexpected emotional depths? The tears of my career aspiration. Are they enough to drown the world?
Well, okay.
The year is 2XXX. 100 years have passed. I successfully murdered everybody on the planet and been inducted to the Rock and Roll Museum of Clothes. So tell me why do I still cry? Could it be these final tears are for myself?
I have no idea how to fucking control this thing, by the way. Okay, well, hold on.
Are you controlling it?
I think so. It just will be on the rotation. There we go. I've controlled the Junji Ito floating head. We're fine.
Attention to my sadness as I'm killing you.
Just a second, I don't feel so.
The world is the sum of things which do not improve.
If you don't stop singing, go throw on your shoes.
Each night I look up and the stars are crying out.
Thunders to speak of the chest of the dead are screaming, flying.
Oh.
The telephone voice, the black ribbon, flaming arm tail, and silver and on end of greenish most cardboard, not radiating into the hours, rather shrinking toward the center of the sky. The red, yes, the red, no. There will come a day now marked on the calendar. You will step outside and be at the end of the calendar. So you should be ready with the blood of the calendar.
Will you stop interrupting my big musical number?
I think guess who I'm controlling right now. Help! Help!
He does not. No escape.
Will thou fight and perish for the kingdom of the bird?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright.
No.
Alright.
Anyways.
That was easy.
Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you say.
You're right.
That's you.
Oh wait, no, I
walking-
think. Yeah.
You're right. That does look more professional.
It's company culture art. No.
Yeah. Look, there's the walk. Look, there's the clan member.
Yeah.
You can't just have a wall of text these days. It scares people away.
Rocky.
What's with the little blobby cartoon guys?
Nobody knows. But you gotta have them.
Now I'm trying to steal lines. Now I'm autopilot.
You have to take my spot, Mean. Ah, the life of a web design professional. Busy, busy. I'd better go make sure the shop's up and running too. We've got a lot more traffic after buying all these podcast ad spots. I barely recognize even this place anymore. Modifications are being made all the while, new driftwood suites sprouting out of every corner. Is this what they mean by scaling up?
It's a lot nicer.
Oh, it's young Zizi. I hear you've been coming up with some new ideas for our online store.
You bet, boss. For example, Orgon pyramids are all well and good, but why stop there? What about the possibilities of non-pyramidal pyramidal Orgon items.
So we got the Orgon weed leaf, the Orgon $sign, Orgon video game entity.
Wait, no, put it away.
No.
We can't show that.
Her sculpture of the killer.
My Sonic statuette card of rock from the end of the world. Very compelling. You know, it's rare we get someone of your entrepreneurial abilities joining a death cult. They generally prefer to start their own. Look at this
Well,
Garf.
for what it's worth, I'd regard myself more as a temporary employee. Anyway, do you still want me to take stock in the basement?
Yes, good idea.
Is that
Maybe
from-
there's something else we can put up on the store there. Remember, everything must go.
Is
Look
that
at this Garf.
Garfield. Honor the Garf.
Gear filled.
This guy.
My Orgon Garf.
My Orgon Garf. It will stay until the end of time, and even then, will exist in the empty vacuum of space.
I hate Zen days. You know, for a startup type organization, these guys sure seem to be trying to stockpile as much Freddy Cash as possible. Maybe I should get my CV ready again. Let's see here. Coldest training tapes. Can think of at least 2 distinct types of people who would pay for those. Affirmation CD-ROMs, expired calendars, more pyramids, etc. Whole shelves of glossy self-published books, each one proving beyond a doubt the existence of extraterrestrial life. They've never been opened. I wonder where that draught's coming from.
Oh.
Old doors are all over the complex, they're all nailed up. The one behind the shelf swings invitingly open. Well, variants are always worth something.
I'm sorry, John.
Negative way.
The negative way.
These are some nice corridors. It seems like a shame to get them all seaweedy. The friendly alien posters were improvement, though. Why frame empty canvas?
I love when I'm in the murky depths of old. They make it all so green.
Some of this might be tough to sell.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like the opposite of a vase isn't nothing. I feel like it's like a pot.
a rock.
Well, what is the opposite of a container? It's something that holds something, right?
It's something to be held, wouldn't it? A container is to
So-
hold within. So the opposite.
Yeah,
of
a container is made to contain. So the opposite of a container would be nothing. It'd be whatever it's contained, whatever its contents were
Yeah.
free.
Released.
Well, maybe they do okay on the novelty market.
Too deep.
Funny retirement presents, etc. And usually when you display something, they don't usually put stuff in it.
Hmm.
A shelf of old and worm-infested books. The words on every page have been carefully scribbled out.
Thesis 1. The world is the sum of the things that are not the case.
I see.
Real.
Thesis 2. The world never the... No.
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 Thesis
Hey,
3.
so this is probably a question I should have asked before we got this far into this game. What the fuck is happening?
Events of the killer.
The killer.
The killer.
Cold seawater laps at the carpet. From somewhere in the darkness, I hear the barking of seals. Is this the career track I've heard so much about?
I think this is like based on my earliest memories of being a 90s kid. That's right. I was born in 1995. That makes me 90s. No, it doesn't. The 90s were just like this.
Yeah.
Well, it makes you like half a 90s kid.
Exactly.
Oh, I see we've gone from Egyptian to Aztec with the wallpaper. Very nice, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Began to disappear piece by piece into the air until nothingness was left. The clothes found by the acolytes turned into holy relics, emblems of the negative, the remains of their victims.
If you do you want like a serious interpretation of what's going on you're walking besides? Yeah.
No.
Yo.
Oh yeah, there's that 90s wallpaper I've been looking for. Effects track 206, Terrified Scream 37, with a cheese grater, black hair, blue cloak, name not recalled, BW. Chopping sound effects, Gurgle 12, the one with the umbrella who came to that party, name not recalled. License under Creative Commons, Attribution License, Blue D. Hans, 1963.
Mm-hmm. Now for the recording studio.
Of the missing, last moments pressed into new recordings, screams over repeating over and over, left on a rack in the basement of the sound effects library. Possible commercial applications? Could lead to video game companies. That's the new hire.
This is it. This is the sound effects army. This is the stock. This is where we stockpile all the sound effects we get. License them out for games to flip them.
Yep. And 75% of these entries are pipe SFX. This was the intersection.
That's not you,
of the
Glenn.
old road. Oh.
Rocking?
But are you sure?
Yep.
This was the intersanctum of the old organization, so dedicated to negation that eventually they disappeared themselves. But you can make a living out of that. I was new here at the time, but it was clear to me that we needed a change.
Sorry, streamer stupid. There we go.
It was clear that we needed a change, a new direction, a new shape better fitted for the things that we saw coming down the pike.
Okay, I guess you are right.
We can escape and build a new life back under the waves, back where there are no waves. A new house to weather the tides of history. You can help us. It can be the start of a new world. Have you ever thought about entering upper management?
Do you know what this reminds me of? The vibes that everything's being presented here, aside from the culty murder, the culty water cult. Laser tag at a water-themed restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, exactly. Yep. I've gone specifically to one that has the exact same vibes. It's like Atlantis theme, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah. We had a laser tag place right. Oh.
The board
and I.
This was the guy outside the building.
Yeah, but yeah, we had a laser tag place about 3 minutes off of campus back in college, and the wallpaper was just exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, hello?
More masks. Lot of fish.
Dentist chair.
Spectacular.
Surgical tools, So am I getting made permanent or what?
Maybe. Alright, time for BB. Back to BB. We've gone 3D.
Yo, we got normal maps.
We got bones. On bones.
We've got trippy maps.
We've got normal maps. We've got specular maps. Holy shit.
Unreal
Got
5
textures?
maps.
We're not quite that fancy.
Now it's time to sing.
Nice final boss walk.
I'm time to go beat a god.
She's waking up.
Get the
Get
rubber
the
pipe.
rubber pipe.
Locals only. We don't like punk rockers out here. This is Jan and Dean country.
Wait. I'm not even punk. I'm the new wave.
There's a new wave?
So the legends were true.
You should go see Mr. President.
Mr. President is a great friend of the department.
We get a police discount on our Zodiac readings.
The cops swing their attention away, staring out unseeing into the surf. It's getting late. Soon the streetlights will come out. How long was I out? Oh, well, I think...
Sometimes you're at a con and then you wake up on the beach.
Oh, there's Weebster. What happened with Weebster and Co? Piles of clothes are neatly stacked upon the beach. Maybe they all headed out for a swim.
Those eyeballs.
Eyes.
Oh.
Oh.
Oops, looks like we misjudged the cultural mood once again. No Age of Aquarius this century. At least I get to go on the away team this time. Beneath the ocean, there's no such thing as history. The big fish eat the little fish on and on forever. Doesn't that sound nice? We were going to bring you all there, but there's no use dwelling on the past. Maybe we'll come back to visit someday. We'll see you all in 50,000 years.
What a strange individual. How weird.
Hmm.
Oh well, nothing to do with us.
Clam.
Clam.
A lot of words for not my problem.
Mm-hmm. Not my clown, not my circus. A fresh change taped onto the weathered boards. Discount spiritual opportunities and videotapes. Cheap. I think I recognize the handwriting. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get in.
Mystic greetings, traveler. Oh, it's you. Hi, BB.
How goes the new career, Zizi?
No, management disappeared. Everyone else lit out with as many office supplies as they could carry, and I think this building may be sinking into the water. Your standard tech roll. Right now, I'm doing one last round of asset liquidation before fleeing. Turns out this guy online is interested in a box of old LPs I found in the basement sector.
Ooh, those could sell for a pretty penny.
Ah.
BB, you're into music now. Do you think these could be worth anything?
Midnight sex party at Dracula's house. Let's go.
Yo.
Yo!
It's getting late. I can't believe this guy wouldn't wait until tomorrow.
You're the one who wanted to get these records off our hands. Besides, if someone wants to give us money, then we should respect their priorities.
Gossip. Scoop. Funeral man found dead in his workplace, strung by an unknown assailant. His brother, funeral man, was also killed. It's a sad day for funeral fans. This political comments would be wet and full of vigorous.
Now remember, once he hands over the money, give the all clear and I'll come trade the LPs. He's gonna be careful in these kinds of situations.
Yes, indeed. Why do you want to?
You good walking into the wall there?
Did I walk into the wall? What?
Not
No.
you, ZZ.
Oh, Zizi should look
She's
at
getting her
it.
steps in.
Why do you want to be at the planetarium anyway?
He says it makes him feel at home. Also, I'm practicing my
Jesus.
clipping. Leave me alone.
Also, time to fight Super God, I guess.
God,
You got
one
this.
just feels like it keeps going.
I love FF7.
Alright, we can find the giant materia to stop the meteor.
BB,
I think I saw this in Japan once.
I will never be more than a memory.
Guten Hagen! Is that you?
Guten Hagen.
Hey there. Thanks for coming out tonight. Aren't the stars pretty? It's a night, isn't it a nice night? Do you think the world is basically good or basically bad?
Man, I just work here.
Good answer. Ever since I heard your CD, I knew we had a lot in common. People used to say, Blue, look around. Look at how beautiful the world is. Beautiful compared to what? I live here. It's nothing new to me. I've never known another kind of world. By rights, this one should be as unnoticeable to me as the back of my own head. But it's not. It doesn't feel like that. And that's how I knew. That this world was not my home. That there's another, the negative. Point of comparison. You think I'm just being lyrical, but it's true. It's a real place. I've been there. I've seen it. The counter world. The invisible antipode.
You've been to Australia?
I was so flattered to be mentioned in that interview you did. It made me think it might be time for a comeback after all. I've seen so many things since I died. I can't wait to show everybody. You can go first, since I know you're a fan.
Oh god!
Hey, come back. Did you bring my album? It's been a while. I wanted to make sure I remember all the songs.
Wait here, I'm bringing it to you. You can trust me. I'm prepared to fight someone. You just gotta go. Oh. Yeah, Where we going? There's too many vibes here. Vibes are rancid. Help. Shit. These numbers. Okay, there we go. I got my way out of the dimension.
It doesn't matter. I've learned new words. On a red earth with a red sky, there are people there too. In the other world. They spoke to me, but I couldn't understand them.
Motherfucker, you did just go to Australia. Hey, is this the same building?
Every building is the same. Every person is the same. Every sentence means the same thing, and they wonder why I started killing people. Lights out.
Man, I'm not a parrot. I'm not gonna fall asleep just because you put a bag over me.
Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten us into.
So maybe you both aren't ready to headline just yet. That's okay. You can stick to backup duties for now. We've all had to pay our dues.
What's that?
That's the new wave. I thought you knew. Okay, fellas, I know it's been a while, but this is our big shot. Our chance to usher in the new. Why not start slow with a cover version?
I just like how the actual killer-ass killer is just... He's just there.
I keep giving you these people who have silhouettes similar to the killer, but they're not the killer.
Maybe, I think we gotta attend this. Maybe?
There's a new sun rising up, angry in the sky, and there's a new voice saying we're not afraid to die. Let the old world make believe it's blind and deaf and dumb, but nothing can change the shape of things to come.
I gotta go through the flesh pit. I'm glad at least the killer is here having some... Oh, I gotta go in the mysterious beaver ship mouth.
Okay.
No idea who that's supposed to be.
Oh, it's the bird.
It's the bird. Rocky,
Wee
you
ha
Yeah, go for it.
You can be bird.
Wee. Wee wee.
Perfect the weapon.
Chancla attack. Oops, hey, did any of you bring any strings? It'll take just a sec. The wave of the news seems to have crested a little earlier than anticipated.
Gotta go.
Don't worry, I still think we can turn this gig around. Do you guys remember the chords to Walk, Don't Run? Hello? Hello?
Gotta go. Beavy's report. After clinging to a piece of driftwood, CZ and I eventually washed up on the beach and caught the last bus home. That was the last I saw of the band. In the end, the new wave broke apart before it could deal much damage. By the time it rolled away, only a sassy beachwear store would be sassy no more. My newfound music career seems to have ended at about the same time that all the money vanished from the scene. The remaining true believers spent their time in arcane factual disagreements before going underground. Style Magazine. True heads only, no scene, no corporate. Weebster Wars update. Weeby Main's new single, I'm the New Weebster, has prompted 4 new answer records claiming to be or be inhabited by the spirit of the original Weebster, including Weebster's Revenge. Watch out, I'm a little Weebster. I'm the Weebster's dad, just call me dad. And I'm the remastered original Weebster. New Schism alert. Neo Darkwave Murder Corps has officially split from the horror wave crime book tendency and requests that they move out of his garage. Yeah.
It's so music genres in here.
It's some music filled. In the end, the only sign that anything mysterious had occurred was an abrupt Beach Boys revival that seemed to last all summer long.
I don't know this song.
Well, I'll be planning out a route we're gonna take real soon.
Audio Jungle.
Audio Jungle. Alright. And that was the Years of the Killer.
It sure was.
Yeah.
It sure was the thing that I experienced.
Mm-hmm. Now.
I love
Same
it
could be
when
said for
conversation-
most of this game,
Oh yeah.
and I love it.
I probably will not retain most of it.
I wonder if the activities are still happening outside.
There'll be plenty of time left over for activities.
Alright, we got face, heart. Okay, just face and heart, it seems.
You look up the order again.
Oh, this is
Okay,
the last one.
this is the last one, and then BB will be here soon.
Ah,
Okay, no,
well, there we
hold on.
go.
I think we got. You can pull up the list real quick.
Ears, heart, then face. Yeah, so heart is next.
We didn't do face, I think, right?
Face is the last one.
Okay. Right, because we. Okay, yes, blood. Okay, yeah, okay, we're good, we're good.
Yeah, heart of the killer is the next one.
That makes sure I don't get lost now. So, question
I'm very
one.
glad that Wikipad has this nice little list on the side, so I don't have to scroll down and potentially spoil myself.
True. So, question: why BB game music abilities? Did they just get possessed? Yeah, the bird was wanted to sing some tunes.
Heart of the killer. What is happening here?
A lot of things.
Well, we'll find out. And none
Will
of it
we?
will be coherent.
Well, the telephone guy's getting Go Experience Requiem, so you know.
Heart of the killers.
Yo, heart of the killer banner, let's go!
Sometimes when I wake up, there's a moment I don't know who or where I am. The cloak of habit falls away. Look around. I'm in an alien land, a distant country, full of objects whose use will remain forever unknowable to me. And then I get up, move over to the window. Hey, yeah, this is where we're supposed to be. Yeah, that's our home. Turns out I'm still in the dream resort after all. Well, part of sleeping in a different bedroom is feeling like you might wake up as somebody else. Better start my rounds in case I'm still myself after all.
True.
Isn't it nice just being in the where neighborhood?
The Gmod untextured land.
It's like Second Life, I've done that. I've been there.
Outside, it's another indistinguishably perfect summer day. Nothing is stirring within any of the other buildings of the compound. Isn't there anything in here who has to dust? Is there anything in here that has to dust? Participant survey.
What did you dream about last night? Check as many as apply.
Erotic disavowal. Collecting plastic
Oh my God.
figurines. Chased around. I forgot you were next, I apologize.
Okay.
No, that wasn't the. Oh my god! It was just the bean marking everything down like a hooligan.
Have you ever seen this person? I'm sorry.
Wait. Move your pencil over to the left.
Yeah, I got you.
A little more. More. Keep going.
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Got it.
Okay, yeah, there we go. He had an eye, and it was bothering me.
Yeah, I gotta cross it out.
Oh, I'm glad you had, a sleep.
Yeah, weird dreams, eh? A new world of exciting wallpaper greets me from behind the door. I guess they're still coming in to redecorate while I'm asleep. Today's style is a standby. Pop art basement. The dresser drawers are shut and can't be opened, possibly for insurance liability reasons. Stock photographs of smelling families stare down at me from atop their shelves. It's getting harder and harder to tell how long I've been staying. For a while I kept a tally, but someone else seems to have been adding into it lately. Cool pipe's a nice touch though. Yo, little dude?
Yo.
Smoking one. Let's go. The sofa's covered in some hard, waxy substance that makes it impossible to lie down on any length of time. Is this placeholder furniture? Or could it be interior design?
Interior design derogatory.
Interior design. Ow, my ass. Outside in the corridor, it's quiet and still. No noise, but the sound of distant elevators moving up and down behind the walls. I have to assume things will be less creepy here once this place is actually open for business, but it's hard to say. The other rooms are already boarded up. It seems a bit much as a security measure, but I guess it's nice to have a break from the overall frou-frou aesthetic of the place. Okay, well that's this. As ever, the tile of boy is securely bolted to a table at the end of the hall. I have no idea what any of these buttons do, and I refuse to touch it to find out.
Mike, Bob, Paul, Carlos, and Dave.
Alright, who are you maining? I feel like Carlos could pick up the meta.
I think Carlos could feel pretty nice. I think, unironically, I think Dave's the middle of the line. I think Dave, true solid, he'll never get nerfed. He will always stay consistently strong.
It's so surprising because he was really good in beta.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder why they just decided to change their minds on it.
Okay, so
they saw that people really liked Bob, and we had to make Bob top tier because he had the gameplay that everyone wanted to see.
He had the four-way.
This is why I hate dev pets.
He had four-way Oki step, and that was fucked up.
Four-way mix. He's plus on the overhead. He's got a command grab that hits you at block stun. It's really weird. He's a really fun character.
Also, unrelated to the tangent, while we were here in the Dreamland where Electronic Dial Boy, I get a DM from Zach, and you want to guess what he says? Because they're watching Paradise Regained. You know what he said to me? Dude, they had sex! I'm like, I look at the message, I stare back at this, and I'm just like, you know, that's a topical DM somehow.
You know, awesome. I'm happy for them, or I'm sorry it happened.
It's probably heterosexual, so it's obviously the latter.
Well, I haven't seen another person since I got here. I should still probably change my pajamas before I go to work. They're waiting for me to slip up.
Yeah. Also, when I said this earlier, I was kind of came about, but I actually do think that this house would fit really well in a Rareware game.
Oh, yeah.
It would.
I think Banjo-Kazooie would probably be the best for this. Well, okay, never mind. Now we're back into hell.
Now we're back into the clothes walls. The dressing room feels like being stuck inside a wardrobe. The air is still and heavy as if smothered by too many coats.
I didn't stutter. I mean, I was correct. This is hell.
Dante, where are we? What circle of hell is this? Apparently this...
I hate Clothatorio.
Oh yes, the business sector of hell. Heaped with ornate frocks and gowns, expensive looking but weirdly out of style, like they were pillaged in bulk from an abandoned prop warehouse. Well, at least that will explain some of the stains. Decisions. Man, these are both sort of preppy. Design your BB.
Well, green or purple?
What if she was purple?
Which Brady Bunch Bean Man? Purple or green?
Go on purple. Will do, but maybe it's for the best that nobody will actually see me in these. Behind me, something slides behind the door. Hi, I'm a participant. I love to dress up in fashions and styles. I use the enter button to mark statements I agree with. If you're ever close to making me feel girl CEO, murder victim, fast casual.
Unidentifiable.
In my new outfit, I feel more or less likely to achieve my goals. I feel more or less likely to find love. I feel more or less likely to walk into forbidden areas. I feel more or less likely that my body will be found. Will ever be found. Will you play heart with green close to see? Yeah. Clearly the costumes detail what happened. We'll change the plot lines later down the line. You know, I never caught a glimpse of whoever leaves these forms around. Maybe it's for the best. I'm never supposed to know I'm supposed to tip in these kind of situations. The elevator descends further, carrying me... The elevator descends, carrying me further into the complex, as I delicately partake of the coffee and muffins left inside. Think back to the events which brought me first to this place. Sure.
Non-linear storytelling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. PIBB.
Oh, so this is the Watergate scene.
PIBB? Pib? Mr. Pibb?
Mr. Pibb's you.
This is...
Rocking.
Okay.
Hey, it's Agent BB. What's up?
Boss, I've decided to resign my commission as a mystery shopper. It was fun at first, you know. Paid to roam around shopping district, looking for things that didn't fit. Empty aisles, furniture that looked off-brand. Discovery seemed to have charged with secret meaning. A hidden transmission from the heart of the mall.
God, she's so fucking pretentious.
Right now, yeah. I can just walk, yeah. We gotta be. This is how you add spice to your life, you know? Also, very funny rocking sprite. I started to like the feeling of being somebody else. A name nobody knew. A secret agent. Invested with the mysterious authority of the consumer. A passport to the frozen world of window displays. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there's the door. But soon I had second thoughts about the work. About raising my senses to the highest bidder. As if even my perceptions were really my own. A tool of store surveillance. A private eye. I started dreaming.
Sorry, I saw the thumbnail on the call and it was back at Dial-A-Boy.
Sure is.
Dial-A-Boy's really good. I started dreaming of being pursued through strange malls by figures I couldn't see, having signed up to store credit schemes on terms I knew I'd never be able to afford. Oh my god.
Is that so? Well, that's a shame. I was about to contact you. Okay, fuck you, game. Peaceful, secluded resort seeks sample guests. Must be comfortable with free room, board, and solitude. Exciting decor, competitive pay. How about it? One more job?
One more job. Surprisingly, it's all been going fine. Though I'm still not sure what a resort is or what you do when you get to one. Seems to involve a lot of statutes. Rooms so
In my experience, you do a lot of nothing.
Resorts are there for you to waste money and relax on a beach. That's it.
To drink way too many pina coladas and pass out for half the day.
You could do that at home. You go to the park.
but I did it in the Dominican, and that's different.
Okay, hold on. That's an entirely different vibe. Wait. No. It's socially acceptable to do it in the Dominican. What else would you be doing there? Rooms so dense with ornament, it's easy to feel lost within them, or like an ornament yourself. Is this place just a fantasy camp for people that dream about being turned into furniture?
I've seen that before.
About people turning into stools.
Yes.
I
will not elaborate further.
Services and such. I guess the real question is why they're lodging me here to begin with, given I'm not exactly the target audience for a place like this. Although I can't imagine who else would be. For the courageous, there's a pool out there in the open courtyard. The windows of neighboring apartment units stare down like empty eyes from every side. Personally, I didn't bring trunks. Go back here. There's another one. We're too traumatized from the swim stint.
Yeah.
Swaths of plastic ivy have been glued upon the walls. The door is locked tight. I guess it's a staff location. I know. So I guess talking a little bit seriously about like the themes the place is invoking, it's like they are invoking specific horror movies of like different eras and such. This is like one of the more avant-garde ones that I have never seen before.
It's familiar, but I don't know enough about movies to actually place a specific reference.
Because a lot of the other ones we've seen previously, like, oh yeah, you could probably get like, oh, what kind of references each of them are going for and everything. This one is like, You have to see like some specific stuff from a specific era, because they don't do stuff like this anymore. This real weirdness. The lane leads through one of the special seats. The immense white body of the marble horse takes up the space in the room.
Leg horse, is that you?
Leg horse in the cowboy wallpaper. A match made in heaven. Out of habit, I checked the bookshelf on my way through. Gothic romances, some kind of girl detective franchise. Couldn't they find anything that fit the theme? I ain't Nancy Drew, what's up? Question mark? Question mark?
Oh shit, I've been.
Well, I guess you're going to the field with the guy. Good luck.
Look, Bean, I made it. I'm on a book cover.
Mothman? Your desires are a business. What's your opinion about cowboys? What do you guys think? Pro cowboy, anti cowboy?
I'm pro cowboy.
You ye your haws.
I'm he yawing every day.
Howdy,
man.
partner.
I'm Canadian. I don't know shit about cowboys.
Without warning, a smiling, handsome cowboy walks in through your front door. Your immediate responses: pleasure, excitement, fear.
Do you want to fuck the cowboy?
put
Do you want to
all
go
of
on a
the
route
above.
to an
Yeah,
adventure
yeah,
with the
hold on.
cowboy, or are you non-white?
You remember the Red River Valley?
I still have the nightmares.
Does the paraphernalia of cattle ranching hold emotional meaning to your heart?
I prefer not to
Too
say.
much.
Not to say. Next to the exhibit hall, set up to allow guests to live out their fantasies of being lost in the boutique furniture showroom. The velvet drapes slowly sway in the breeze from the AC. Ideals for living, Dreamland Furniture Collection. Coming soon, the finest stores near you. Comes with the skull crotch. Mass production pending full user feedback trials.
Fuck yes.
Yo! The boys are back. Oh no, I skipped Mike. Oh, it's okay. Mike's still here anyway. Bob, yeehaw! This rootin' tune CFO enjoys lasso, yodeling, late nights among the plains. He's said to always be looking for his very own sweetheart of the rodeo. Paul, the artist of the board. Paul's creative instinct shines in the marketing department. He's brooding but deep, will amuse along to capture his masterwork at last. Carlos, the zany one. Carlos can be identified by his catchphrase, hamburgers, but this is easy going to mean or hide a sensitive soul.
They kept that special in? Oh my god.
Jughead?
It is just fucking... You know what?
It is.
Welcome to Riverdale, everybody. I finally fit out the aesthetic.
Oh man.
Tom, representing the HR department. Tom is also Prince Regent of the distant landlocked country of Moldovia. With his own more charm, he's sure to treat her lady right. Okay, hold on. Mike, the firm affair CEO of Dream Resort. Business is number one love, but could there be room for another in his heart? Okay.
My favorite one is the last one does not say Dave, it says Tom.
Yep. For some reason. They're trying something at least.
They haven't got the new actor in yet.
It's fine. I mean, it could just be just the fact that BB can't really read well with only one eye.
Yeah, shoot, the bangs are covering it. We're a bit too mashcore right now, Glim. We're a little bit too Camelot pilled. The paint in this painting seems familiar, but no time to think about that now. There's the belt for the focus group testing. Not sure what happens if I stop showing up, but somehow I get the feeling it's not a good idea to find out.
Bartholomew's opinions are terrible anyway.
Deserved. Rocking.
Welcome to the experience room. Use left and right keys to indicate emotions.
Okay.
Oh.
Posable commander data, Star Trek figurine.
Yeah.
Roll of barbed wire. Corbeil, l'origine du monde.
Oh, it's a
Funko
Funko
Pop.
Pop! No!
Kill it. Car crash victim autopsy photographs. Chair made of chicken bones.
What?
Funko Pop.
Liminal photograph of empty themed restaurants circa 1998. Old boxing glove on a circular saw blade.
I want it.
My favorite murder tool. VHS player filled up with chewing gum. Guantanamo Bay souvenir shop t-shirt. Thank you.
I'm glad we got our opinions out in the open. Thank you, Rocky, for your input. Though
Fuck
it's a little bit
barbed
weird with
wire.
the boxing glove and the chainsaw. Boy, the examined life really takes it out of you. Well, that coffee doesn't help around much either. I could swear I found a bathroom around here. Rocky?
That's you.
Is that me?
That's you.
Over like a
Nope.
fat rat. Do, do. Peas in a pond. Do. Do, do, do,
Go
do,
piss, girl.
do. It is me.
Go piss, girl.
Go-
Give us
Go
nothing.
piss, girl. Go piss.
That should be you. It'd be you, Rocky. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hello. Are you new? You must be a fellow guest reviewer. Call me Cece. In my spare time, I edit a zine about the strange occurrences that have happened in the city, many of which seem to revolve around an elusive figure I refer to as the murderer.
Is that so? Are you the only other person here?
Well, let me think. There's also HH, II, JJ.
I think I'm starting to see a theme around here, guys. I don't know if you picked up on it yet.
No, I
No,
No,
give
I
it a couple more minutes
don't.
and then we'll figure it out.
yeah.
But listen, I think I found out the truth about what's going on in this place. Oops, gotta run, but meet me here tomorrow. I'll give you the full scoop. Bye for now.
Guess I should be reassured to find out that I have peers. So why does it feel like it's time to skip town? The murderer.
The kill,
Kill.
organ of the murderer.
Static of the murderer. Where the fuck is the phone of the murderer?
downstairs with the murderer.
Ah, shit. It's okay, no, it's fine. We're not scared of murderers, we're scared of killers. Big diff. Big diff.
It's true.
Oh, we gotta go to the dial boy. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Get me out of here.
Time to leave.
Time to go.
You can't leave.
Oh, well, the men got us. Wait, a dream. Must have been a dream. Wasn't this a different bedroom to the one I was staying before? Actually, I don't remember heading back up to my room last night. Although I put that up to a general monotony of days around here. Am I even still in the same building as last time? Oh, well, let's go left first.
Ball.
Clown.
Clown.
Believe it's you! Lovingly 3D rendered clown.
Give me a hug.
I don't like that very much, actually.
Kind of clown I would see in a Daggerfall mod.
Oh, yeah. The dial boy last night was ringing, but was the comment as a warning or a threat? The grinning getting past the faces of the boys provide no answer.
Sounds like the average Discord call to me.
No look at my PFP. Somehow I make it back to my bathroom, or the bathroom. Or at least another one that looks like it. But there's nobody around, but something glints at the edge of the mirror. Oh, cool event!
Hole.
I love Hole.
Oh my gosh, she's venting. She's
Kinda sus.
venting.
Silent Hill 4, The
Among
Room.
Us.
Welcome to another back room?
Welcome to Glim dying, apparently.
Welcome back. I see entering the back rooms booted you out.
We're in blood hole.
No. I heard something unpleasant. I had to go detox.
Understandable.
Who'd you care?
What Among Us?
Great. That ringing in my ears is back.
A table stacked with documents. A familiar face looks back. Well, at least I know it's not a dream.
Contract dossier 009. The Spook. MBA, University of Chicago. Advanced Field Research, School of the Americas. Member of RAGMOP, an exclusive management consultancy that meets in a remote Swiss villa once a year to discuss forbidden business synergies. The existence of the Spook has been subject to official denial for so long that he no longer seems to possess any bodily form, requiring the use of a large plastic bag to get around.
You know what I'm thinking about, and I'm thinking about in terms of the vibes it's going for? This is a Swedish horror film. That's it.
True.
They'd have setups like this. On the table I find a conspicuous looking keychain and note. The ivy opens after dark. There's also... Hey, wait a minute. I know this. This is Marcy's World. Marcy's World #1. Audiences around the world were moved by its earnest depiction of a maiden's heart. As a result, it sold like gangbusters, and the fabled 1990 zine boom began. Marcy's World #2, on the other hand, took 10 years to come out, cost $100 million to produce, and sold approximately 30 copies. That was when we knew the Golden Age was coming back. I wonder what it's doing here.
All made of synthetic hair. Apple filled with drawing pins. Princess Diana commemorative beanie baby.
Intrigues or not, it's probably a good time to think about getting out of here. Focus test products seem like they're getting more increasingly deranged. Just a little bit. Ring ring.
Ring 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 ring. Phone call. Phone call.
Phone call. Just for you. It was good. Maybe I don't need to grab my stuff. Well, it's at least nice weather for a stroll. Beneath the moon, the rooftops sprawl and ramble like a pleasure garden. Behind me, you hear the creak of the bedroom door. The stairs. BB, the stairs.
Struggling.
Another questioner seems to be waiting on the roof. Beloved, flee swiftly to the central tower. My secret private submarine docked underneath the compound shall whisk us away to a new life of adventure and romance. Don't know who this is? Look into your heart. I'd also be obligated if you fill out the departure survey below. How would you rate your stay? 4 stars.
I'd give it like a 4.
Yeah,
it's alright.
Not enough food.
Yeah.
It's a little
I do decimal places, but I can't be asked because I hate appendixes.
We're gonna get to us ranking Saber. That's about an 8.33 and somebody explodes in the distance. Think about it. Oh my god. What was your favorite part of the resort? Yeah, the complimentary.
I like the muffins.
The horse room. The horse room. Definitely the horse room.
Yeah, the horse room.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy the mounting fear of being killed, but I feel like that...
That's a you thing.
That comes standard. You get that everywhere these days.
I'm pretty sure I don't know anyone who owns a submarine. Let's just do it on the roof anyway. Did they get a lot of people passing through? Whoop! Yeah! Not a lot of drip sync of those bonus trash packs, you motherfucker. Go back to waving at the people outside car dealerships.
Awesome.
Get his ass.
BB's got quite an attitude these last couple games, jeez.
She's
tired of
sick. Yeah. I make it back to the courtyard pretty quick. Which is surprising given how directionless the whole place seems to be. Maybe I started nearer than I thought? Oh. The heavy door hangs open in the dark. I didn't even need to use the key. Ring ring.
BB,
BB,
come
come quick. Don't you recognize
You
my
go.
voice? It's me, the beloved, the one from your dreams. I'm here in real life. I'm waiting for you. I'm in a room in the resort. You know my name. Why won't you call it? All you have to do is call. I'm counting on you now. Which one am I? Reach out. I'll be there. I need you to call. Call me. Call. Call.
That's gonna be collect call.
Call me. Call me. Call.
I said I'm not touching the fucking dial-a boy.
You know, on the basis of your questionnaire results, you really should have emotionally imprinted on at least one of them by now. Would it help if we put you in our alternate A/B tested dial girl group instead?
Not particularly. Wait, who are...
Well, it happens sometimes. We do our best to give people what they want, but sometimes there's some unfortunate soul who doesn't seem to know what that might be. How about we fit you up for something off the rack?
Plastic stuff back on the menu.
Hello? Huh?
Summer.
Hello? What?
Hey, Rocky, you following up? You understand what's going on, right?
I believe. Oh, there we go.
And then I woke up in a nameless city, one I knew to be accursed.
BB, come downstairs. I made pancakes for the Harvest Festival. I hope this is an already named character we know.
God. It's shaped like a house, but the proportions are all wrong. These walls and furniture seem to bear no trace of earthly manufacture. So why do I feel like I've seen all this before?
It's a big room.
Massive.
Shit. The world's greatest adversary. Blender.
Probably
My
made
God.
with Blender.
Look at all the baked lighting.
Toilet.
Actually, no, it just looks like viewport lighting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. The rooms wind aimlessly as though misremembered from a dream. Huge functionless chambers reach out from the central passage and seem to contain nothing but a handful of props. Oh my God. Over here. From the kitchen, there's a smell of burning. Somehow I could already see the breakfast nook and the little island counter thing clear in my mind. Where am I? How do I know all this? How is this happening? Okay, before we talk to Cece, down the stairs I glimpse a darkened chamber, sprawling out at random far beneath the earth. Presumably this room is used for religious ceremonies of some description. Is this the one house asset that's popular in Unity?
I guess
believe
so.
it. This this actually reminds me of another horror game where you're like you're house seeking. The premise is you're house seeking, and then the horror of what happened at a house slowly starts to bleed through the digital interface and gets creepy. Okay, so camera, there we go. Hey, what's up? Rocking.
Good morning, sweetie. Good morning, sleepyhead. It's me, your sister. Aren't you excited for the festival today? I know you're a hotshot big city writer now, just passing through as part of a book tour for your hotly anticipated novel, but it will be a great way to reconnect with your life-affirming small town roots. You should say hi to everyone at the Pumpkin Festival. They say that Greg from high school will be there. Remember Greg from high school?
I believe that we're capturing the horror aspect of suburban life. Truly, its statement can never be understated.
Oh my God! What? Guess I'm not voicing any of those characters.
Was that really my sister? It's like her to be awake during the day. Anyway, it's all coming back to me. Yes, this is my quaint hometown, although for some reason it reminds me of Vancouver.
Vancouver. His owns.
This is great. Everyone outside is carving pumpkins in the street. Do you really get pumpkins in summer? I always thought they were a seasonal fruit. Or gourd. Or whatever.
I used to be a big shot vampire fiction author, but a chance meeting on a plane reminded me of the importance of love and family. I've never been happier. Greg from high school was asking after you.
Thank you, I wish you the best.
Mr. Rogers.
This fucking...
Cheez-Its, the pigs.
Oh my god, is that Mr. Rogers actually?
I think it might be.
Oh my god.
This bit's so good.
Yeah, I think it is.
Close.
Don't talk to me until I've had my pumpkin coffee. You can be very happy with Greg from high school. Don't talk to me until I've had my pumpkin coffee.
Yes, indeed. Many people are saying this. Oh, hello.
Pumpkins burst through soil like corpses squeezed from shallow graves, as if the earth itself was too choked with the flesh of further entry, and the living were consigned to a narrowing circle with the legions of the dead and numberless murdered of the history of the world.
I get it already. Greg from high school. Jesus. Alright, let's go meet Greg. You know, out of
I'm playing
all the
Phasmophobia now.
I'm playing Phasmophobia now. Hey, ghost, suck my nut! And dead.
If you
You ain't shit, ghost, you ain't shit! This is a scary story so far. Unironically, the abrupt change in our artwork really letting itself plenty useful here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, so making all those backroom jokes earlier. This is actually just the backrooms. We keep leveling up the backrooms till we're in the backrooms officially. Jesus.
You're great, I really like you. You're great, I really like
There we go.
Oh, what? You think you're too good for Greg from high school, too?
Yeah. He looks like somebody who strangles his wife in a Tennessee Williams play.
Oh my god.
Look, I have a schedule here. What if you just told me what your horrible private death fantasies are and we can make them come true? We have the technology.
Nice try. This is not just like the time when I was 8 and my friend showed me a picture of S Club 7 and asked me which one I liked. And I had no strong opinion, so I just picked one of them at random and everyone else went, ew.
Well, that's not really what I'm talking about. Wait, how about this one? Look, it's the Maniac Pixie Dream Girl. She'll make you a mixtape for when she's chopping you apart.
No!
Or
Port.
Port.
what about this? A high-powered office romance. BB, I need you to work late tonight. You're having dinner with a very important client. Me.
Is that even legal? Oh. Now
Yo, we're
video
here.
art. Huzzah.
Now we are Caesar.
Yeah.
It's come full circle.
We're BB Caesar. Or all the cool kids say, Bieber. Get back in the clock.
Skull clock.
Clock. Bulk of investors. Nobody wants to go for it? Alright, sure. Fuck it. I'll go.
Welcome.
I believe
Moving on.
this is the tech person.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry. What does desire look like in a world of casual mass death? For obvious reasons, top retailers have begun asking this question. Now it can be answered. Ragmop, acting in collaboration with the Consumer Survey Institute, is proud to announce the Dream Resort, a bleeding-edge romantic horror simulacrum designed to furnish you with behavioral demographic details on the love, death, imaginaries of today's top youth subcultures. Special group rates available. Ask for Marcy.
Wait, Marcy as in...
That's right.
That's right.
With the commercial failure of Marcy's World 2, I moved into consultant work to clear the debt. That's where I ran into the Spooks people. They too are consultants, in a way.
Oh.
It's for you. Just say what you want, can't really be that hard. Don't worry, it'll all be over soon.
What I want is Chasha the Tree Frog.
What?
It's the name of the frog-themed anno mascot for the Rainforest Cafe.
Oh my god.
Oh my baby. Baby.
You know what, she just deserves to get owned by the killer at this point.
Oh my.
That's kind of a deep cut. Do you maybe want the frog from the Warner Brothers cartoon instead?
I don't want anything. I just think it's interesting. It's an interesting design. Don't look at me. Fuck you. Show me your desires if you think they're so great. Called out live, dude. Holy shit.
Awesome.
Huh? Okay. Yeah, this sure is a place that we're in.
I think I understand why Blue's Clues was canceled.
Mm-hmm. Too much plastic.
Weird
like a
change
rare
in
game.
the themes for the series.
Yeah.
Hey, Rocking.
Hooded figures.
Hooded
Go
figures watch.
rocking.
Blah blah blah. Hooded figures watch each other in the corridor, scratch holes in the wallpaper where they can see and not be seen, leap out and drag themselves below to be tortured in a maze of secret prisons. This is the dream of the spook.
Hey.
You know, it always bewildered me when people said that they liked Marcy's World #1, when it seemed like such a put-on to me, so calculated. But what could I do? People told me what they liked, and I believed them. So I kept doing it, but then people didn't want it anymore, and it turned out they didn't even know just what they wanted. The people I trusted to know to tell me so that I'd know what I wanted too, and so I became a consultant to find out what people liked.
Just so you know, this is a real violation of my employee contract. What's with that tower?
Oh, they completed the monolith.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we were survey results. Yeah.
Rocking's lost to the waves.
Rocking was
But,
pulled under.
Everything we recorded went into the spook's memory. Survey results, sales receipts, interrogations, secret photographs, phone calls, final breaths, final wishes. Captured data, bleeding and transformed inside the night mind into something else, a glimpse of the desires of the age.
The sex dreams of a bodiless serial torturer are the desires of the age.
What else?
Huh?
Just like in a romantic movie, sometimes the thing you're looking for was all around you the whole time. To be told exactly who you are and what you want. Wouldn't you like to know for sure?
Wait a minute, Marcy, hold up. You don't have to go in there. I mean, I liked Marcy's World #2.
You did?
I mean, I couldn't get the CD-ROM to play, but the Kathy Acker review was good.
BB, you can come with me if you want. You can know things about yourself that only the advertisers know.
I'll take my chances.
Well, it's the privilege of youth to never have to recognize yourself. But maybe you'll want someday to be told exactly what it is you wanted. You might find yourself trying to come back here in your dreams.
Aye.
Yeah, well. And then it woke up. The hotel had been abandoned, and the shoddy construction materials of the dream resort were already collapsing back into forest mulch. Weary of my travels through the country of desire, when I got back home, I decided to do the opposite and spend the day playing video games instead.
You won't last 10 seconds in this game, my lord.
And of course,
I can't
it's a
believe she's
frog.
playing Frog Ebony on her iPad.
What do you mean she's in the frogs? It's her
Yeah.
wish. Cha-cha the train force frog.
Oh, man.
The versus gave the close the report.
The killer didn't even show up.
The killer did not
we're
want a hand
almost
in this.
done.
Alrighty.
The killer took one look inside this room and said, "No, you're good. I don't need to be here."
Mhm.
Killer doesn't want plastic bag sex dreams.
That's the last one.
BB will be here soon.
BB.
Hey, BB. Well, there's the exit.
Hey, BB.
but-
Ghost.
Yeah, BB.
Face of the
To
killer.
the killer.
BB kills them
BB
all.
kills them all.
Hmm.
Christ.
Cop devouring his son.
Yeah, seems normal. Face of.
Face of the killer.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Herb.
Lord.
Oh no.
Act 1, I guess.
Ah.
Run fast,
Fast,
comrade.
The old world is right behind you. Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne
Wayne
Gretzky.
Gretzky?
Oh, we got 3D models? Holy shit. What do you think it means?
No time for that now. The killer could be anywhere.
Alright, well. Here we are.
We're almost done the game.
4 acts.
If the killer appears, I'll shoot him dead. Killers can die just like everyone else.
Everybody's strapped.
It's hard to believe all these houses used to have people living in them.
In her vast nest of wooden corpses, the killer's hatching the world that is to come. Once we're inside, kill anything that moves.
Get him.
Yeah, I recognize this place. This is the old urban cenotaph.
The killer has infiltrated all of our most beautiful institutions.
How dare they? Not the
Come on, brain. Remember the order. You can do it. You can do it. Remember the
I
order. You
believe
can do it.
you.
Oh, these are specific people. Okay.
Yeah. Do you remember?
Look, mass Kakashios of all our leading statisticians and celebrity car salesmen.
My God.
I guess the off-screen one is
I guess I'll do it.
VP. Would be motor. Yeah.
Yeah. Cogs and things. What are they for? Industrial sector.
As though the whole of civic life were one machine, built by the killer over centuries, assembled in silence for some dark purpose yet to be disclosed.
Boss, you're depressing me. Me and my machines. Me and my fucking paint.
The Portrait Hall of City Fathers is a memory of better days.
I love the contraption.
Hey, isn't that...
Hmm.
Oh! Listen, did you hear that? Oh, these are just gonna fire.
Oh, okay.
Say the killer lives in this place.
Charles? Oh, well, falling down the chute. You didn't tell the base patrol. Hello, is there anyone around? It's BB. It's the killer. She's found us. Hello, hello. Can anybody find BB down here? A lot of noises and everything. Well, guys, I think we're dead.
Yep. God forgives, BB kills.
MMXSOII, New Moon Video LLC.
Damn,
these
BB
guys are
went to
back.
so many people.
They asked too many questions, right?
Were you guys gonna help me here or what? Were you
I
gonna
remember who I am.
Stay alive
There we go.
before you interrupt me or what? Fucking BB, I'll get you.
Gee, I never thought we'd find ourselves inside the faculty tunnels. Our neglected academic careers must finally be taking off.
They don't even get good TV reception.
It's a group venture, yippee! Was this whole building really left unlocked?
According to the charter, all graduates must be able to pick up their diplomas directly from head office, and there are no living staff members left to pass them out.
How about Dr. Blood?
Decapitated Sunday.
For real? I own him a term paper. Hope it doesn't mean he died unfulfilled.
Okay, everybody load up. Credentials are important in today's job market. I read an editorial about this.
God, I wish I could just go into the faculty office and swoop as many credentials as I need. Looks like most of my good ones were taken.
Oh no.
So they got Anthology? Numerology? Oh god,
Oh,
I hate this.
no.
No.
Give that to me. That's mine. I have that. That's me.
Guess we're graduates now. 2 meters of town seem kind of dead.
It's National History Day, so all the stores are closed. That's how we were able to get the day off.
Oh, right. Where are you guys working anyway?
Well, I'm a courier for Kniferoo, the new subscription box service. Sign up now to get a hand-curated batch of fresh knives in the mail every week, no questions asked. What about you, Claude?
I find bloody horror tapes at thrift stores and sell them to HR department. Apparently it helps executives get in the zone before big meetings.
Atrocity Man 3, Atrocity Harder.
Good.
R.I.P. Webster.
Rip and piss.
It's a growing market, so competition is fierce. Some of my rivals are starting to break into people's rooms to build their own new products. I have a good feeling about my find this week.
Second. The 400 blows.
Sounds grisly, right? I think it's one of the guinea pig theories.
Before we get too far, that scare with the beheading was pretty good. Yeah!
Yep.
Yep. I think production value might have ramped up a bit for this last one.
Money of the killer.
Money of the killer. Fat racks of the killer.
Man, even the bars are closed. Is National History Day a bigger deal than I thought?
I hear fireworks outside, so at least somebody's still having fun.
BB, you're in all those horror films. Maybe you should hook Claude up.
Keep telling you that's not me. That one is the other BB.
Really? Cool. How many of you are there?
Look, you know the way characters in movie series can change definition over time? Like Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster? Or Dracula and Dracula's monster? Some time ago, I accidentally started a direct-to-video horror film known as Bloody Night 4. Continuity! I guess it did well enough on the direct market that the other studios started making their own versions, with the BB character returning as different actress every time. Like just growing ever more abstract. BB in the Black Mask. BB only shoots twice. BB reserves 9 chairs at midnight. Rare red dress for BB. BB kills them all. Until gradually the character itself began to blur, mutating through proximity to murder into a visual shorthand that for that murder, its symbol and its source. If you meet BB in the road, you're dead. Try not to take it personally. It's not like they're paying me residuals. So I've been picking up shifts lately at a medieval themed chain restaurant near town. The boss's name is Pussman.
I want to get one that said Pussy Man, but it was too many letters for the plate.
Ye olden ties.
Hey, can we move on from this? It makes me comfortable.
I can't help but notice the doors to the buildings to be locked at all times.
It's an exciting world of new restaurant concepts. Great job not falling in yet. This is a surf position, but we will start you at our wench tier.
What does that entail?
Oh, just wenching it up, wenching around.
Aw, dude, I love wenching. It's my favorite pastime.
And remember, hand your keys back every shift. I hate buying new ones every time someone falls into the corpse grinding, chopping, grinding machine. Your job is very simple. Food orders are prepared by the machines, then fed into the mangling device. Then all the dark, wet slurries poured in the city sewers, and the cycle of business repeats. Your job is to reach way into the mangling device to pull the bone fragments off the blades when they get clogged.
No, that seems pretty safe. So nobody actually eats any of the food. Is this one of those tax things?
That's really more of a vassal tier question.
God. Ye old medieval corporate lingo. One day something went wrong with the pipes. I went downstairs to take a look.
I feel like I need to be wetter with that guy's voice.
A little bit more pussy.
Anyway.
Found a network of stone tiles the creation of a known theme restaurant. Went down deeper and deeper.
Yeah?
Say
Yeah?
that. I quit.
You use a little bit. See, I just studied from a critique standpoint.
Okay.
Okay, boss. Leading toward the dark river of lymph that rolled slowly onwards along the ground. Pipes hung from the ceiling, seemingly to draw it upstairs from the houses above. Couldn't tell how far it went or where dark sea it may have been.
Do they still do those chicken platter deals?
Personally, I'm more of a Berker Dalton guy.
What about you, Max? Where are you working?
I get paid 2 cents a comment by one of those websites that just posts pictures of car crashes next to garbled, vaguely menacing headlines.
How come you're the only one of us with an actual media career?
Swedish woman wants you to know about this. 100. Max left the comment.
So true, bestie.
Well, I guess that's that. See you all in the working force sometime.
Seems like some people are forgetting the duties they owe to society.
Why are you talking like a cowboy?
Listen, as the closest thing this town has to youth culture, we have a civic responsibility to stay up and party on graduation night.
But everything's closed.
I like how we
man.
went through like, oh yeah, this could be a potential setup for another of the killer. The scene where he's like, nah. Fuck that shit.
No.
Not everything. Turns out some of the other guys from where you're holding a house party later tonight. All we need to do is skip this train and get on the next one out to...
Ancient gardens. Let's see. Oh, well, they're gardeners, I see. What a fantastic area to live in. Seems well curated.
Gardening at night, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Birds.
Bird.
Why do birds
Yep.
look like got pants on? Anyway.
I think crows deserve to have genes.
Look, we're in Mansion Gardens.
Bedazzled
The birds
jeans.
have to be sophisticated here. Come on, man.
Gotta get them some credit.
Okay, fine. I think that crows deserve to have dress pants
Understandable.
and a nice ascot.
Oh, that's where we came from.
Hi, how are ya?
How you going? You know, the vibes of these birds and what they look like remind me of something else. I can't quite put my tongue on it. Hey, you're all here. What's with the monster outfits?
It's safer to be feared than loved.
Okay.
True.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Whoa.
When you said you were all going home to change, I assume you're just, being dressy.
The neighborhood seems sort of ritzy. Do we really know anyone who lives here, man?
Don't worry. Most of the old mansions have been chopped into apartments now, like everything else. But they do say there are a few still occupied by descendants of the original city workers. Insulated in there against the years, growing paler and stranger with each successive generation.
Hey, man.
What's up, boss?
I'm your boss.
Ray, did you actually get invited to this party we're going to, man?
Art is a universal invitation to experience, Claude.
Doesn't seem suspect at all.
Hey man, it's me, Carnosaur. I was in your social studies course, I think. These are my associates. Andy Warhol's Dracula and Gazoo, The Thing Forsaken by God.
Come in. Everybody's welcome. Hey, I like your BB suit.
Thank you. I worked hard on it.
Feel free to hang out. Just stay out of my dad's room. BB. Doesn't this party seem kind of off?
Well, ordinarily I say yes, but I've really spent the last 4 years hiding from maniacs and mostly talking to myself. So I decided, from now on, I'm going to be the new BB. Confident, sophisticated, the life of every party.
He's kind of taller than you, though, man.
Oh god. The voices. The voices. They won't stop.
Whoa, they're saying you tonight. We've got the contract for any minute now. The economy, $2,000.
Chat, I've deafened. They can't hear me. They can't. Stop the voice.
He actually deafened. Get a load of this coward.
Hello, Ashante, greetings. Gee, everyone here already seems to know each other. I wonder if they all belong to the same vocational track. Oh my god, so much.
Tonight, they're saying it's tonight. Contract work. They say it's tonight. Pushing the left and stuff on the right.
Virtual Fighter.
We're big fans.
Great music is here.
Secular crumbling skeleton cockroach. Which frequency?
Glass cruncher somewhere in the flesh.
H.G. Young'em hold.
Which frequency? Really tonight? Paid work. Death to glug glug glug.
Of course,
How are you?
coming from the TV room. Evan's already piled on the couch, laughing and watching the History Channel.
We're big fans.
All right.
Virtual Fighter.
They look a BB.
Really tonight?
Young, I'm told.
Glass flames rattle from a distant slamming door. Little close hush giggling.
Virtual Fighter.
Feet. I wonder if those are guys or chaperones? They don't seem very good at it.
Virtual Fighter.
Somebody's shitting in there.
Hey, George, the real party is the
Great view.
Tonight.
So many
real party. Real party.
The real party is which frequency? Keeps them young, I'm told. Death to life. Imposition of the other party.
Real party.
I still
Real
haven't
party.
talked to anyone yet.
Why it's you?
Why it's you?
Well, everyone seems pretty busy. I like to be I like to be an ingenue, but I'm not even sure what they do besides perish of tuberculosis. What is the real party? Maybe somebody there would know.
The real party is the other party. Can't believe you brought it. Now all we have to do is find a TV.
This party's gonna rock.
Good round. What out of the hell dimension?
CQ 111-110-011-00. Roger that.
Jeez, how many plug sockets do these guys need?
Virtua Fighter? Dude, come on. Let's use the set. We brought Virtua Fighter.
Sorry, we're in the middle of something.
Racing Lagoon!
Racing Lagoon.
These... Hold on.
Neo
Neo.
Geo.
What are you guys watching?
Rehearsal tapes for the newest season of the Immersive Theater.
They're putting on dogs. Ezra
Doesn't
Pounds.
sound fast.
Oh my god, there's multiple voices here, guys.
Versus T.S. Eliot's cat. Apparently
it's
They're all just talking at once.
You know what? Which grade?
Challenge for these guys.
We're all gonna talk at the same time.
Bloodbath, fight, battle royale. Everybody hop on Splitgate.
Pointing at one guy talking.
I thought the theater only ever did one play.
Some people say it's time for a change.
Hey, I really
Hey,
like
really?
your outfit. That was all four of us. That was all four of us marching.
Alright, all four of us are voicing that character. Ready?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It was 3 y'all. I didn't say nothing.
No, you're in this now. Thank you, I'm BB. 1, 2,
I can
3.
see that.
I can see that.
Who are you
Who are you for real?
Still BB.
I admire your commitment.
Why not come into
where the real party's going on?
So what is
So what is
your
your
you get
GPS
assigned?
sign?
Did our school have an internship program? Of
course. Tell us about the forms and careers department.
Wait, slow down. Our school had a careers department?
So what do you think we're doing at graduation?
I guess I always just assume I'd be beaten to death in an alley somewhere.
Mood. There's no future in that line of work.
Me my friends. Robert is in finance,
while June is officiating as a BTK consultant. Lockheed Martin.
Anyway, it's pretty crazy to finally be graduating, right? Now we have to figure out what we're doing with our lives, huh?
Do we?
I don't think so.
We've always known exactly what we're doing with our lives.
More drinks.
Yes, absolutely. Fill her up. Choose to give voice. Anyway, Act 2. Party night. Yeah. I love immersive theater. Yeah. Yeah, this is great.
Yep, it's a frat party in Murder City.
Gotta get out while we're
Gotta
young.
get young.
Cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run.
Killer! Killer!
Oh, my new friends are so nice. I can't believe I waited so long to penetrate the mysteries of the social. Where is everybody going? I have more opinions about zines. Now everybody's here. Oh, those fireworks are so loud. Let's put on some music. Woo! I like everybody's masks.
Hey, the nurses are there.
Yeah, you all look like real murderers. How charming! How funny! Met a lot of people here.
Commence preparations. Next step. Briefing begins. Announcement Hall A.
There's a commencement speech too? Hey guys, we've got to go. Let's build the future with the energy of youth together. Who's giving this talk anyway?
Historical tendency.
Far out. Then there's the tour of minor threat. Seats. I wonder if I have time to grab one of those little sausages before it starts. Oops, too late.
Hey kids, hiya, hiya, hiya. Boy, it's so great to see so many eager faces. What a turnout. Yes, yes. Let's start with a quick question. Who here thinks the Empire ever ended?
Who's saying it so?
No way.
Boy, it's always a thrill to meet the true believers. Unfortunately, empires always end. It's what they do. So perhaps we should say instead of that, the restoration of a greater imaginary empire has never finished.
It's Ricky Rat.
Yo!
Call me Mappy. You may know me from my popular 1980s video game career.
Oh
I
my
retired
god.
early and bought a big house. Nobody wanted to visit my big house to listen to my increasingly hammy and translucent political opinions, and so I sat there with the lights off, watching people drive past on the road outside my house, imagining what it would feel like to shoot them in their cars. Until inevitably, in this way, I began to develop a grand theory of history.
Oh my god.
I realized that we need to go back to rejoin that sacred continuity of force severed from us by revolutionary turmoil. Back to violence sanctified by myth, when one could be a Gillis de Reyes upon a holy quest, instead of just the castle strangling kids in the parking lot behind the tower.
Oh my god.
Gillis de Reyes.
Gillis de Reyes.
Great work.
Oh my god.
Truly and honestly great work.
Oh.
It's Jill de Rey.
Yeah, Gillis de Reyes.
I figured as soon as I said it I was wrong, but I had to go with it.
It's fair.
You're fine. You're fine.
I can see this guy pronouncing it wrong anyway.
I keep getting like the big villain monologues tonight.
It's very fun. So the reason why it's funny for me and Glenn is because Fake Brain Order. Gillis de Reyes.
Nerds.
Well, it's not even Fake Great Order. It's Fate Zero.
Yeah,
That's
even
when Jill de
then.
Rey first appeared.
It's both. Both are probably.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Folks, I know many of you agree, which is why we started selling the city, but is a way back really possible? The answer is yes! We fight to restore a legitimate claimant, a bold figure ready to reclaim the vacant throne of history. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the last descendant of Charlemagne, the present king of France, the Dauphin!
You get Charlemagne right, but you don't get Gilles de Reyes.
I've actually heard Charlemagne before.
Mm-hmm.
Now, under your seats, you'll find your baronial coronets and a loaded pistol.
Pardon me, excuse me, sorry, third breath of break, you know how it is. It's going to be at that stage in the party we're sticking around to the increasingly poor decision. We're making a lot of friends here, so we'll be okay. This is the power of you, BB. You'll have to just inform the others and then silently dynamically hide under the pile of code somewhere.
Can't believe our plucky friends are dead. Or going to die.
I thought I told you to stay out of my dad's room.
Liz, Glenn...
Take it easy, it's a party.
You think you caught a spy or something? That's right, confess your crimes.
It's no good, she's too tough.
We need to bring her to a black site for enhanced interrogation.
No, that's okay. What?
Hey, that looks like fun.
I love army games. You know, my uncle was a soldier in one of our inscrutable wars of occupation. He told me what they do to prisoners they caught. Now, how would you be the insurgent? And I'll be the defender of humanistic values.
Feel free to screenshot for, yeah. Certainly, pairing words and imagery. Gotta go. Fuck.
Don't worry, I used to practice this on rats.
Open wide. What happened?
Wow, I guess we blew up a power station.
Don't worry, the backup channel came on in just a sec.
Ah.
Hold their legs, bloody night, get the
Hey,
saw.
get glad.
Values, nightmare hand, bloody night.
Blood, nightmare hand, get this argument is
It's a
precious
phone,
on Alice
mangled,
Mangled face,
mangled,
fucker.
Comes right off, hits the blood on the
horribly
mangled.
mangled. Get you.
Weapon
Crush
ship.
the
Oh, hey,
Death
BB,
to life.
what's up?
Oh, hey,
Beyond recognition. The
Death to
bleeding
life.
room.
Torture, run fast, fingers off. Nightmare and get the saw.
My enemy!
The camera.
Yeah, beyond recognition, jukes beyond recognition.
Jukes
Get
beyond
you casualties for 5 minutes.
Fucker, breaking glass, mangled, death to life, weapon shipment, blood and torture, run fast, fingers off, chop, 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 mangled, get you, fucker.
Get the saw.
The illustrious protagonists of history have been decanted from their amber tombs to point as the figureheads for the world that is to come. Preserved through the long years at the bottom of the grease trap buckets of various
Where the
regional
fuck
fast food
am I?
franchises nurtured and replenished by the vital oils that is not dead which can eternally fry.
Wonder what it means.
Probably nothing.
There we go. The visibility is certainly taking a hit.
Huh.
Who's smacking? Oozing.
Crunch, and who do we have here? Why is Napoleon the Third? The bitch is back. Fine vintage, crunch, crunch. And over here is Anastasia, the winless Romanoff. She looks pretty thick, clean already. Nobody will notice a quick another bite. Ah, fresh meat.
Gotta go.
Fresh meat.
Wrong way.
Well, the camera is having a day.
I think you went the wrong way.
I think you know what things.
It's one of my employees. You probably don't know. Don't not show up for work tomorrow. The Olden Times is moving to vast new tracts of public life, and I've wanted to eat you ever since I hired you.
Hey, right. I forgot to hand my keys back after end of shift.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that'd be a big.
What?
Huh?
Time to play a platformer, Bean.
Cherry.
Yeah, you're good at platformers, right?
Bean. It's a platformer.
Okay.
Follow the platform.
Up his jump.
She's
It's
probably
not a button.
sticking to
It's
the
not a
walls.
button. It's not a button.
Oh.
That's why. That's why I was so confused.
Do you have to click to jump?
I'm using a controller.
It's up.
Oh.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, they. Oh, they don't.
They can just fly like that. Okay.
But not through walls.
Sorry, Bean. They're them.
It's the Gamer Boys.
Okay, well I fucked it up.
And you only have
Alright,
have
fine,
no
but-
more lives.
Neo Mr. Do!
You know, video games really did make us do it. Nobody will ever believe you. Yeah. Please stop bludgeoning us with that. That was a rare mint copy box of Mario Cement Factory. Gee, I guess instead of Dark Souls, we should have gotten good at murdering women.
Whatever happened to games for change? Man, that party sucked. Where'd everyone disappear to?
Isn't she taller than before?
Let's all just turn in early so we're fresh tomorrow.
I wasn't really paying attention, but apparently that's the new BB, man.
BB in the window. Damn it, you guys, son of a.
You know, that really is a great costume, man.
Oh, I'm a
it's
big fan of the
I'm a big fan of the
BB
movies.
Don't you think it's a she that she never seems to die? I mean, really die? Headless limbs, torso, watching the beach, so chopped apart they need a specialist to tell what species she used to be, kind of thing.
You know, sometimes,
sometimes the DVDs come inside with little
cards
cards inside. I was thinking
more about making my own cut.
Eh?
Hi,
BB, we wanted you to know that we've changed our mind.
Mandy and I are pro-murder now.
It's the hip new thing. You think it's far out?
It's far out.
It's not here.
Hold on, what are you two even doing here? You were decapitated.
You forget that we are medical experts. They say that at key moments of history, the dead can be seen walking the earth again, as though at such points the world itself had lost track of any precise distinction between who was left alive or why. If you run into any members of the living, say hello.
Tell them they don't know what they're missing.
I think everything is fine. The world needs a little bit of carnage for a change, you know? It's deserved.
Everything's normal. This is Murder City. See?
Hello, dogs with guns.
It's like dogs playing poker, but cool.
Gee, I hope one of those burning apartments are mine. I just got my things organized.
Who's this?
Who's this? Must be an understudy.
Could you fetch some Zimas? It's getting pretty hot inside the symbolist god monster costume.
Guys, can I grab BB here for just a sec?
Act 3.
Okay.
What?
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
We're the dog with guns.
That's Call of Duty.
It's Doom.
Remember, no BB.
Let's go.
Wait. There's a wait, go back. Turn around. There's a poster of cats. You know what to do.
I can't shoot. It does it automatically.
Boo. Yeah.
I love player agency.
Orient myself a little bit better.
He's hiding.
Kill them all. World is a fuck. Get that. So we get that Hong Kong image. Die 1,000 deaths.
Die 1,000 deaths.
This is truly the power of immersive theater.
When you see a cultist dissing your fly girl, you gotta give him one of these.
Yeah, the bird thing, at one point we tried commissioning a mechanical one, but there's a fire. Hey, why am I telling you this?
Captive audience.
Heh. Hey, it's Mappy.
Hiya, kid. Hiya. Boss, the new act seems like a terrific success. The comment cards are in and they read, "Help me, help me!" Ah!
Wait, what are you all even trying to accomplish? Like, is this a goof? I kind of thought the theater controlled the city already.
Actually, we're all more like contract workers. The owners of the city have managed to insulate themselves so well against history that they no longer believe it exists. But they dream about it, and in the depths of their seclusion, the dream resembles a nightmare. A tangled procession of ceremonies and masks, conspiracies and motiveless coups, and murders in hidden rooms. And so that's what we staged for them, day after day, to soothe them in their dreaming business. How do you like our new sign?
And handing out rifles to drunk college grads?
It gets them involved. They feel like a part of a process.
It's not like we're totally irresponsible, see? These are prop guns. They're not even loaded.
Sona! Well.
Boy, what a party. You did this, didn't you?
I am tied to a chair.
Yes, but it all makes sense now. You were there when the night when the college was wiped out. And when our supply warehouses in that hick town burned down. Have you been after my job from the start? You even took over my movie franchise. That's supposed to be my side hustle. Now they're the BB movies. And nobody remembers who directed the first one. I don't even get residuals!
No. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Gotta fucking go, dude. It's all her box, baby. Oh, oh.
Oh, degree product!
Hey,
You're gonna think I got all this arts funding by being nice. I've made more theater kids than Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Whoa!
Oh,
Okay there, lady.
Gotta go. I'd be mad if I didn't get residuals either. Hello!
Yep. Yeah!
Oh, you got me! I'm done for!
Nice try. Incidentally, delivery like that is why you only got 2 lines in the civic play.
Yeah, well, never even wanted to be in your corny play. I had my own plans for that week, my own cultural ambitions, but nobody ever bothered asking what they were.
What were your ambitions, BB?
I wanted to do a color shoot!
Don't you point that thing at me, young lady. What did I just say? What? You see, that's how you do it that scene. Pity you grabbed a prop sword. Situational awareness is very important in this line of work.
Push. Down the stairs.
Shit. Well, what are you all staring at? Help me up, would you?
My goodness, who do we have here?
I am Bosso, you idiots. Bosso?
No,
I don't think so.
Director
Bosso
Bosso
is right
right
here.
here.
But you don't look anything
You don't look
anything
anything
like
like
her.
her.
Well, I wonder what Bosso hasn't come back up yet. I hear people moving around the curtains on both sides. A soft grunt, the shape of props, a little creak of hanging, little keep of old rope and good winches. Is it a little too late to be changing the sets? The world is revolving.
I need to take a sip.
Yeah, fair. We've kind of gone off the rip. The bullets!
Cheese it!
What?
Restricted replacement area, prepare to die.
Hold up, fellows, this one isn't wearing a mask.
Are you undercover? Say something in cop.
10-4, spread him. Oh my god, it's a mirage. Telling you all it's a...
This one, it checks out.
Feels good to be out of these
good.
dog outfits.
Gee, I thought mine suited me.
Look guys, I made a necklace out of ears.
Creativity is what makes us human.
This is, great.
Bah, outmoded iconography, no place for you in police theater.
Liz?
Oh.
Yeah, you're up.
Do some aesthetics count as crime? Hear me out. I'm workshopping some new ideas.
But
Fuck
I like
yes.
the Caesar paintings.
Please come back, Ringo. Please. I need to.
Mission accomplished. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Is there an exit around here? I want to guard it.
First, we have to
First, we have to
report
report to the CO. The crucial stage is yet to come.
Hey,
There he is.
Good work,
Here.
guys. Looks like you've managed to catch a dangerous criminal.
We did?
Yes, indeed. Phoebe here has been a person of interest ever since the case of the mysterious leader a few months back.
I wasn't sure whether you guys remember that.
It's been a busy period, but I'm sure we would have gotten around to you eventually. Ha ha ha.
Boss, we found the thing.
Well, there's no time like the present. Let's take a walk. You might notice some new decor around here. We've been forced to put the theatre under police control, following the attempted uprising of armed killers.
Who gave those guys real ammo anyway?
Well, we did. We have great things planned for the first season of Police Theatre. Now I know what you're thinking. Young people want their serial killers to have more of an unlicensed indie feel. I used to be pretty alternative myself. Check out my K Records tattoo.
Where the fuck am I going? Okay. Yes, we have lost theater, we've lost creativity, now it's all policed.
You see, Bosso always thought she was the only one who knew where to find the owners. But she was wrong. They told me to. Whispering through the static on my Dick Tracy communicator watch.
Okay.
That's how I know the city tires of an age of horror and dreams instead about an age of law. Isn't that good news?
Sometimes I feel so happy I can't stand myself.
When I am too full of joy, I think about how little good my health did anyone near me.
Come on in, boss.
Police dog followed the trail in here.
What is that?
Civil legitimacy. Blood her.
What?
Just a precaution. Killers go crazy for the smell of blood. Now you go first, and we'll watch and see what happens to you.
The air in here has the sour aftertaste of someone's breath. Veins beat slowly in the walls. Are these the corridors of power that everyone keeps talking about?
We don't need a running commentary.
Shut up. Get out of there.
Let's talk and we're walking.
Lumpy, chair-like animals scuttle by, unseeing, involuntarily. I recall dark legends of the city's past that at some point the town fathers began interbreeding with their own real estate portfolios. I pushed on past the dripping chambers. Oh no.
I see.
House horror. Man, if I ever live through this, I'm gonna climb into a bathtub and never get out. At least I've decided what I'm gonna do with myself after college.
Behold the marble temples of the law. I'll keep going towards them, or I'll shoot you in the head. You know, when I was younger, the history of the world seemed like an endless series of police actions, all those squashed peasant revolts and terminal centuries of torture, beheadings. I thought, wow, how do those people back then put up with it all? Surely they must have been tougher than me. Must have had different bodies, ones that couldn't feel as much pain. I sure wouldn't have been able to live like that. Not me, not for a moment. So I joined the police force, because I was so sensitive. So I became a cop, and quickly realized there was no such thing as sensitivity, and that everyone could be made to feel the same degree of pain. And history seemed to me like a nightmare, or worse than before. I thought, great, amazing. I've matured now, for sure. I've really grown up. Now I've peered into the true depths of suffering that make up the world. I'm stoic, realistic. At least now I know just how bad it can get. I hope so. Every time I said that, I find out the truth was worse. Worse and worse, an ocean of blood that went down forever. And as I looked into it, I discovered the higher dimension to police
The
work.
higher dimension? Uh-oh.
I found out that the capacity for happiness was finite, while the capacity for misery was infinite, and that waiting for in the bottomless pit of infinity was the unspeakable policeman
Which Power
known
Rangers
as
villain of the week?
God.
Which Power Ranger villain of the week is this? Holy shit.
God.
He's a monkey? If you wanted a universe of bottomless artificial suffering, you could have stayed home and played video games.
This way I also get a pension. Well, here we are. I wonder where everybody is. I get it, the busy people, city founders, they probably want us to let ourselves in.
Please attend. Please attend.
You see, the calling is up already. A grand new age of municipal cooperation is about to begin. Let's all get good keys to the city.
Oh my god.
Hey, bro.
Hey bro, what's up?
I'm back. Please attend. Did you all do your reading?
The marble tunnels, the marble tombs are oddly brittle, slick and wet to the touch. You won't meet anyone who lived here. It's like walking through a tonsil stone. With any luck, the guy's too busy spieling to himself to even notice I got away. The more I see of this place, the more haphazard it seems to put together. Stately columns piled in heaps, buildings with no doors or windows. Guess it's just the olden times, but it really feels I'm walking around, not that way. Furniture showroom.
He's Dracula's.
Ask about her
Yeah.
skeleton.
Please sit down. Make yourselves at home. You all are the young leaders of tomorrow.
What if, with peace and love, what the fuck is this?
Just remember, no cheating is allowed. Do your best. Let's start with an easy one. Question 1. When was the horror genre invented in English? That's right, the answer is 1651, when Hobbes and his Leviathan boldly presupposed a terrifying universe of undirected violence, the best to contrast that emerging condition of directed violence known as the state. Why am I all the monologue?
I wonder why this is relevant now.
And so it was the realm of legitimate violence produced also a realm of illegitimate violence, the kingdom of politics, level within the kingdom of horror. Two nations sharing a border, trading back and forth images and ideas.
Bossy's getting political or something.
A kind of power sharing agreement in which all were to attain dual citizenship, never allowed to be certain just which nation would exert the final claim. It worked quite just tremendously. Only, doesn't it seem unfair that horror should always remain a silent part? Think its photos, documents, imagery, and editorial cartoons, only to change thing receded to the back of most kids, but to think it was time they had their turn.
Shut up. Wait, is someone else?
Hey. Oh,
How's
Lord
the
help.
cat
Killer.
going?
I thought the terrible secret buried underneath the town would be more terrible. This is the single least threatening room I've been to all day. Did I just get lost? Maybe it's sublet? The thing is, I know from cheaply made horror touch most of the stuff even my sister couldn't sell. Moldering non-union bogies flap sadly from the shadows. Hello. Rocky, I can't hear you over the gunshots.
I was trying to just get through it.
I'm tired and covered in blood and missing my shows. I wish I even knew which layer of fake city I was on by now. It's like this town was built on images of itself instead of bedrock. Well, I have to admit, the theming grows more inventive the further I get. The rubber mummy room gives me a vague flashback to civics class. Is it somebody's birthday or what? And down here is...
Aye, it's here, it's here. You with the bird, hands above your head.
What? It's puppets. Well... I see? Ah, okay, we're losing it. I understand. We are going through multiple forms of media right now.
Kill her, kill her, kill her, kill.
Hey, what's up?
Ill, kill her, ill, kill her.
Well, okay, it seems we found some kind of harmony here.
Being dead's not so bad, baby. You never have to second guess yourself.
To serve as raw material for the grand structure of history, could there be a nobler aim?
I don't remember if anyone voiced this character.
No, I don't. For what is truly good must be eternal, and vice versa.
It's been great for my career. The thing of becoming a Vocaloid. Police action! Police action! Come back here, I have more folksy monologues.
The first rule of making zines is never talk to the police. We might actually be going through Dante's Layers of Hell right now. I wish you could tell if I was dead yet. It might save some time. Well,
It's really meat in here.
Really burdened up here.
This truly is the lair of wrath.
Wrath of the Killer.
Can we wrap this up?
Oh, yum.
Bird.
Fired up.
Hi,
hello.
You.
Dashi.
Call me Baby Bird. That's right. Call me BB.
Hey, I remember you. Did I once kill you with a shoe?
Let's not dwell on the past. What's important is the world to come. Hear it. Gore's done corpse fat. The killer prepares to regurgitate the future in his own dread image, distracted and slow for what's vulnerable to mortal frailties. Interesting, right?
Why are you telling me this?
Why do I care? I am the baby that always denies. Besides, we shared a larynx once. Think of me as the still quiet voice of inner conscience.
The flesh bird of your mind that guides you. Listen, this is just for defense, got it?
Perish the thought.
Boy, I feel great. This is just what I needed. The others were just holding me back. They never appreciated my mix CDs. I've always been the smartest one in the room. Natural authority flows through my hands like smoke. When the owners see, they'll make me king for sure. That's the life of someone sensitive like me. Columns and things. The finest shit. I knew it. Faces from the history books. Everyone I ever looked up to, they're all here, living underground. They all know my work. They've been waiting for me. Yeah. Watch out, watch out. I'm on the trail of a vicious killer. You too, mister. Better watch your back. What?
Chortle.
They say that he hates cops to pieces.
Rest in peace. What am I doing? What am I doing? These guys have a higher kill count than the International Monetary Fund. Why do you think I'd be able to shoot it out? Lots of good iconography going. It's bad luck to pick things off the floor. Some of those corpses seem familiar. What am I doing? Has there ever been a horror film where shooting the monster worked? A lot of bones. Bone.zone.
A lot of red mist.
Hey.
Meat.
Yeah. What are you waiting for? Shoot him already. Don't rush me, you little shit.
But the egg of the new!
You shoot it if you're in such a hurry.
You're the famous murderer.
I've never killed anyone. Intentionally, that I know about. Oh, we got him.
Oh. Chariot of victory goes forth drawn by the two horses of victory. How exalting it is to fall under its wheels. Behold, the counterworld is born, opposite of all that is, the death in life.
It looks pretty much the same as before, actually. Just in different colors.
That's a negative for you. Still glimpse on moonlight reflecting unchanging.
In mathematical terms, it's technically an inverse.
And that's it? Everything you guys did. You remade the world, and the only thing you wanted to change about it was the color scheme.
Well, sure. What else is there?
Are you all stupid?
Listen,
Look, it's not good to be too critical. You should meddle with the laws of history.
Darwin and stuff.
Private water park enterprise.
So are we all dead?
How would anyone be able to tell?
Well,
Killer.
Cloud killer.
I'm not sure I can get used to being a blonde.
Oh my god. Holy shit. What is a two-hoo?
What is a two?
What is a two?
Dear ZZ, how are you? I am well. I'll be having fun at the convention. What is a two? In my opinion, you picked a good weekend to get out of the city.
Folks, the results are in. Please welcome the new city council. Strangleman, Mrs. Strangleman. Strangleman Jr. Gore Vidal. First person shooter. Lady Monstradamus. Tsar Nicholas II. Exquisite Corpse. Hyper Chop. And returning, Director Bosso. Bosso, you're looking well. Divulge us your skincare secrets.
A life in
A
art
life in
keeps the
art
spirit
keeps
young.
the spirit young.
Are we all...
I tired.
She lost it. She
Yeah.
lost a few voices.
Things are otherwise pretty much back to usual, or possibly more so. After the first night, the new colors seemed to fade, but maybe I just got used to them. Nobody else seems to notice that something happened, so I've been trying to keep up all my changes in my zine. Circulation continues to drop rapidly. Tammy now at a fitness center. Certain types of cereal rebranded. Sexy green M&M now wearing hood and rubber boots and promotional material. Animatronic skeleton from Judas Priest Turbo Lover now Secretary of the Interior. Good, I was hoping he would get a job. Anyway, since downtown is still partly on fire, I've had to call in an arcane family favor and have been staying with my aunt and uncle YY and our cousins in the suburbs. The arcane family favor of I need to not be in the city. Much conversation concerns current events. The first night there, aunt and uncle had said what was happening had been no surprise given the way things were going these days. The second night, our cousins showed up to dinner wearing burn masks, and they said they got into a podcast which explained why everything that had been going on was good. I see. On the third night, I found all the knives in the house had been sharpened. Aunt Wawa kept on weighing me, and our uncle was reading from a cookbook called To Serve Man. So I've been trying to get out for walks as much as humanly possible. The suburbs are all fine, but all the right angles seem to throw me off. It's like living in a crossword puzzle, not being able to see any of the clues. Trying to detect a secret order in 200 streets named after, as soon as a second Steam notification, in 200 streets named after trees. And so quiet and still, it looks like even the houses are asleep. What is Summer's dream about? I haven't been able to hear long enough to say. Hopefully it's something good. The backyards are fenced away, but a bit you can look through and glimpse some new place, open and uncertain, in a chance intersection of a wall, a roof, a vacant lot, as though still folded up inside the world. There was a different kind of negative. Anyway, I'll leave you on that peppy image. Enjoy the convention, don't worry about me here. After all, one of the good things about history is that the worst of it is probably over. Sincerely, your correspondent, BB. Press escape to close the report. The more things change, the more things stay the same. And there we go.
Anthology has been killed.
Anthology over.
Except for the bonus features.
The bonus features. Let's see. If we go to exit, I wonder if that takes us down. If not, we can get to the bonus features pretty easily. Exit. And look, it's BB. We finally get to meet BB, guys. Let's go.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's give her a hug.
Hello. What's that? Am I BB? I'm taller than she was, don't you think? I hope you like the video games. To be honest, I found them a bit repetitive. All that digging through old basements, chased around, never getting the full picture. Who wants to live like a rat all the time? Nope. This way.
Some kind of method actor.
Next time I die, I'll come back as a bird. George Jones, Europe's top George Jones impersonator. Opening act, the fabulous singing Cowboy Sisters.
Say new wave in old time will be one and the same. A little bit later on in the game.
Pretty sure this is a Hank Williams song.
I'm not sure I really get the plan here.
Listen, do you know how many flyers for these kinds of bands I saw on my trip outside the city? Every bar, in every town, a whole underground economy of cowboy hats. We could go there, we could escape into the land of country music where there are always happy endings. So hurry up and pick a real country song.
I told you I don't know any! Well, I guess I heard one once. They're gonna find us, they're gonna find us, they're gonna find us someday. We'll steal away to the dark end of the street. You and me. Fend.
Then
Fend. Okay. We're not quite done yet, but that is all of the main story sections. Could you actually shoot that bird? You could attempt to. Okay, so we got one last thing we need to check. But we're pretty much done with all the stories. Now just cool bonus details that the game wasn't able to put in.
Born to Die, World is a Fuck, Kill 'Em All 1989, I Am Trash Man.
Yep.
410 billion, 757 million, 864,530 dead cops.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bonus tunnels. What do you guys think about it?
Well, for the bonus tunnel, you have to provide it for us to watch through.
Stream.
Oh.
Life has many doors, that boy. Unfortunately, you left the one to your stream closed.
Ah, fuck.
It's okay, the program shut off.
Yeah. Bonus zone, watch out for spoilers. Viva no no.
Wardrobe.
Press escape to leave. Costume select.
Oh. Oh, cool.
The multiple different playable characters. You beat the killer. Music zone. All tracks with Tommy Tone. But yeah, so overall, what did you guys think about it?
I feel like some of it went over my head, but it's like a really fascinating experience. And extremely well written.
It knew what it was doing, and it really wanted to hit the surrealist angle pretty hard.
No kidding.
I feel like it hit... Sorry, Sprite going through everything. I feel like you really nailed that aspect. Hollow Guys. Get a bunch of infos about all the characters. Your favorite?
The policeman.
Yeah!
This is sound effect hallway.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Funny sound effects. Yeah, it's a fail forward kind of game, which is nice. Glad we got it. Single-use BB animations. Kick the chlorine.
Knocking over the chlorine.
Fencing, falling.
I think it's going for a surrealist tone, and I think it succeeds at that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I don't think I understood basically anything.
That's fair.
All of you understood.
It isn't! It is! The fucking house! Oh my god.
Yeah. It does well in what it sets out to do. Unfortunately for me, surrealism is not my thing. So a lot of it goes over my head.
I like the more moment-to-moment stuff that goes on through this game. Like the surrealist vibes and everything. The story is confusing on purpose, and it's a lot more like in a dreamlike. It hits both the it's a lot of referential stuff to like horror tropes and atmospheres and stuff, which I really appreciate that it nails. A lot of the creepiness factor of it, even though there's like no technical way that you can die, the atmosphere is still top notch.
Yeah, it has a good, it definitely has its audience, but I've enjoyed just seeing everything at face value and picking up on the few things I do understand.
The very few. Not only very few, but it's like... I feel like it's good enough. It's like something you can like show once and be like, yeah, okay. You can just vibe with it, see reactions for it, go with it. You can also try to attempt to understand it on a deeper level, which is even more interesting.
I think a thing for me with like the surrealist stuff is that, well, Junji Ito's at the top of the influences. That makes incredibly large amounts of sense.
Yes.
This is a very vibes-based game. And I think it does the vibes that it is trying to accomplish very well. I wish we got, like, more of BB's interactions with characters, because I think when BB has a character to bounce off of, she's very endearing and funny. And then, like, the 80% of her dialogue by herself is just, like, being pretentious.
Expositing.
Yeah.
There's multiple iterations in other previous games that the devs made. Untitled multimedia fusion game. It's
it's an amalgam of past projects, I see.
Yeah. Face of the Killer. Parody game. Yeah, that's why it's an anthology, as opposed to like that. Like it's a collection of short stories as opposed to like one truly overarching narrative. It's like each thing stands alone on itself with its own different vibes and explanations and whatever the fuck it goes through.
I do think the last episode, like the face of the killer, I think the fact that they kind of tried to make like a tied up conclusion to all of these different stories makes it seem worse. Like, it's obviously it wasn't going for like a super conclusive ending, because it's like obviously the ending isn't conclusive, but it's felt like we have a bunch of antagonists from all of these different stories that have kind of been left over. We got let's deal with all of them in like the last act of the last episode of the anthology.
I see. In my interpretation of that, it was just the dead are rising up on this Hallowed night. It just happens to be graduation party. Everything hell is rising up from the streets. Everybody dead's coming back from one last hurrah. Us descending into flesh hell, and then into marbled hell, and then back into Halloween store hell.
Well, I don't even mean that, because like there were like the nurses and the like a couple of them that had died, but there was also like Basso,
yeah,
and like the killer itself, and I guess the college professor didn't die, like because he was still bleeding and stuff.
He's pretty dead.
Well, he died when he got shot.
I don't know. Rocking
is the thing.
Is the musician from the streets, the musician from the waves, the one that has like skulls melted off and still talking to you? Would you consider him dead or alive?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he was amongst the cast of like the dead characters. Like he was with the Weepster and with.
No, that was the surgeon down at the bottom. I can exposit a lot about this. Those were the people you see at the beginning, in like the beginning of Act 2, or I guess the end of Act 2. I'm trying to get all the acts together. Police Act was end of Act 2, when like you get rescued by the twins away from like Basso and fake Basso. Yeah, because the musician was like 3 separate acts, and they're just like, oh, okay. These are the Planetarian, because he comes in at the end. Even though he does appear throughout the thing. Anyway, it's just, the theme is just rise to the death for like the last acts. Just everything's coming back up one last time to play. And such.
Yeah, I do not watch enough movies to get most of this, but I did enjoy the ride, to be honest. So.
And that's all.
Fantastic whole game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has its. I think this game's strongest suit is BB, because they are the one like defined element.
Yeah, the one
of the entire thing.
The connective tissue, presumably, between all the stories.
Like the connective tissue, the one thing that we have
and
a solid grasp on, who has like consistent personality traits.
Mm-hmm. Go back in here. Going through here.
And the dialogue had like funny moments in it as well. It's just like I think they accomplished what they were attempting to do. I just don't know if I enjoyed what they wanted to attempt to do.
I think I personally think that they achieved what they had set out to do. Mm-hmm. They hit the goal pretty nice, especially with the limited framework, and the MS Paint of it really adds to it. Nope. What do you think, Glim?
I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not really as invested into the surrealistic vibe as everyone else in this call. Just, it's not typically my thing. I had fun with it. And the main plotline was easy to understand, but some of the commentary just went over my head. It's not a bad thing. It's just not for me.
That's fair. Because the dialogue was a little bit too, I guess, niche for your understanding. Like, it probed areas that you were very not familiar with.
Yeah, like it gets more from unfamiliarity than dislike. It was like I enjoyed it, and the stuff that when it started to kind of go over my head, like I didn't get annoyed by it. It was just like, okay, sure, whatever, and I just moved on with it.
The story you didn't get was the
Also, part of my annoyance might be because I had to read like all of the word salad monologues at the end of like in the final act, where it's like, all right, everyone, it's time for your monologue, and it's like, okay.
You just got
Yeah, you had the
Yeah.
word salad rate up for the characters.
You rolled the 5-star word salads.
I kept rolling the word salad, and it wasn't even like the fun word salad, because the detective character, or like the cop, had like very fun dialogue, and I'm just reading like the word salad of the cultists, and I'm just like, oh my god, can this please be over?
Yeah. Yeah, and don't get me started on that one. It was the water one where it's like you had to do a speed run. No, it was the second one, the school one, where you had to run through it really quickly when you're during a chase scene.
Yeah, when I was running through it, and it was like, I gotta go.
Yeah, during the chase scene, and then in the final act where he's doing his big monologue, and then I'm having to try and like talk over the character getting blasted.
Yeah, like personally, I thought you did a good job. However, I do feel for you that that would have driven me insane.
I was trying my best to not get caught.
No, it wasn't your fault. It's just kind of like this is like a kind of separate thing that we've talked about during Tales of the Abyss, where sometimes the dialogue and the skits will either go really quickly for something that's written out really long, or really slowly for something that's really short. Where it's like they can't like entirely control the pacing of how the dialogue is going to go in those action set pieces, but at the same time, it's like write shorter dialogue because it's like if you're doing a chase sequence and you have your dialogue triggered by moving into specific zones, you don't need to write 3 paragraphs of the villain just saying nothing.
Alright.
It does get a bit rambly, yeah.
Alright, then one last question.
Well,
Favorite story out of everyone? Let me go back to...
I'll go in and I'll add like a supplementary rule. You cannot use Faces of the Killer because of the style of that one.
that one's 4 in 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't have done Face of the Killer anyways. I think it kind of stumbled towards the end.
I think structurally, based on what I recall, I like the one where you're walking around the town that she goes and visits.
That would be the Blood of the Killer.
I think that's Blood, yeah.
Blood, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Ears of the Kitchen.
One of those.
Ears of the Kitchen. Ears of the
Ears of the Kitchen.
Ears of the
Taonis
Kitchen.
Village?
Oh, Town Village?
Yeah, it's Blood because the walking around the town was the last one we did on the first section, and we start off on Ears.
Yeah.
So yeah, Blood.
Blood.
I think Drool of the Killer was my favorite, just because it seemed like that one was like entirely self-contained. Like nothing really about it came back later. But that also meant it got to like wrap up in a conclusive way, and we got both the swimbofication line and BB freaking out over swimming in unchlorinated water.
Yeah.
That water, that ending kicked ass.
That water
Honestly.
kicked ass.
The water. Honestly, I'd probably say Ears. Well, Ears is probably my second favorite. I'd probably go with Blood of the Killer as well.
Ears and Blood are pretty strong. What about you, Liz?
No, actually, no. I'll pick yours just because blood was already taken.
You can double up.
No doubling
it's
up.
fine.
No, I refuse to.
Oh my god.
I'm finding at the end, looking through the depths of my memory, one canned pina colada deep, that a lot of them kind of blend together in my mind.
This is what happens when you drink too many You drink one pina colada and everything's the killer.
Yeah, single penis colada, it's all over. But just thinking back to last weekend as well, I think drool is the one that stands out to me the most as well. Not that the other ones are necessarily worse or bad, but that's the one I remember the most. Probably because of that ending, as we've mentioned.
I guess it's my time. Out of the 9, Flesh of the Killer, I believe, was the theater one. Correct, or was that Eyes of the Killer?
I think that was Eyes.
Eyes, yeah, because they're watching.
Eyes was theater. Flesh was...
I don't remember what Flesh was.
That was the art museum, where you had to fight the lion.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Mm-hmm. Drool of the Killer is really good. Blood and Ears of the Killer are also really good. I like both of them. Heart of the Killer was... I think it's probably like top middle. Voice of the Killer is introductory, and I think it was like fine enough. And Hands of the Killer made it a lot better. But overall, my favorite... it's hard. I enjoy a lot of aspects of all these anthologies, or all these stories. Like, even I could just be like, I kind of enjoyed Face of the Killers. Because it got a lot of good aspects for it.
I did enjoy this a lot, though. This is a very fun little
anthology.
Thing?
Visual anthology. Visual horror anthology.
Walkabout?
Yeah.
Visual short story.
Collection, yeah, anthology, collection of short stories. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think...
Yeah, I think any more might have been a bit too long in the tooth.
That's probably why 9 was 4 acts. Or 3 acts in the short epilogue instead of like going more beyond that. It's like, yeah, we gotta wrap it up here. Going on is like a little bit too long. It was especially getting long at like Ears and Heart were, I feel like, were much longer compared to earlier anthologies or earlier stories.
I think like the second longest was probably Blood. No, I was gonna say Blood. Blood took a good while. Ears did too, but definitely not as long as Blood. At least that's how it felt to me.
Yeah, I got
Review of the Killer.
Review of the Killer. I'm gonna go with Ears. I think Ears was a pretty good one. I think Ears was probably my favorite. If not that, then we go to the Eyes.
Yeah, the whole character select thing is fun. That's good.
What, I want more gameplay gimmicks? I mean, they were already working with a limited time, like a limited set, and I think like you gotta have simplicity. The more stuff you add, the more you take away by the more you detract rather from like the story and the visuals and everything. Like the shooting.
Yeah, adding in more gameplay elements to a game as simple as this is just gonna get too distracting, especially during like some of the more heated parts.
Yeah, you really want like the visuals and the dialogue to really take precedence. Adding in like mini games and stuff like that is like, I mean, rather adding in like mini games you actually have to try in would be too much. It just you don't want that.
I feel like I feel like if anything else came out of this in game format, it would have to be a Doom WAD.
It fits so well with the first person side.
Playing as either the killer or other BB.
Mm-hmm.
Probably other BB.
Probably other BB. But yeah.
Give me those Metallica middies mowing down guys in very clearly
You
clan
were-
hoods.
That police shooting section really impressed upon you a bit. I'd say it's a solid game. I enjoy a lot of my time with it. I hope you guys enjoyed too.
Oh, I did. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Next week is gonna be random because a bunch of stuff is haven't quite decided what I want to do for next week. A couple of people are been thinking about doing stuff with are not going to be available, so it's going to be like, do I want to start something? Do I just want to do a random thing? So I think by the end of next week, we'll probably have a new Sunday or Saturday game playing out. How much is the signage? Like $10 or so? Let's see.
Let's find out.
This is $7 on Steam.
Ooh,
It's
nice.
cheap, yeah. Yeah.
That's worth it. It's like reading a book, you know. It's like an anthology of short stories.
Ooh, you get a favorite one.
You could pay $20 for a book or something, or you could pay $7 to play a book, a collection of books.
It's nice. Man. I hope to catch you guys. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. At least playing through it once.
Mm-hmm.
Or like doing like a group call. Because like there are horror elements in this game. There are horror vibes. So it's like, if you have somebody to play this with, it's also probably good.
This is definitely a headphones and dark room kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be it for today's session. Hope everybody enjoyed. Tomorrow we'll
Stream of the Killer.
Stream of the Killer. Stream of the Kill. Tomorrow we'll try to do 30 session. It's horror comedy. Internet horror? Or internet humor? I don't even think it's internet humor. I think it's like
It's like millennial humor.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
That's probably why I don't pick up on everything, because I'm like one foot's halfway in that generation into the other one.
If you play Hypno Space Owl, you'll have a bachelor's in understanding millennial humor.
Oh yeah.
Even then, it's surreal enough that like I feel like it's an interesting enough experience to carry you throughout the way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I hope to catch you guys next time. Have a
Peace.
good night.
Goodbye.
Later.